In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We're sending cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joe can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, hi girl, Tom Servo, Crow. You're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Come on, you two, quit clowning around. Get out here. It's time to do our chores.
Never.
We are not allowed to fraternize with the human.
3 seconds to commercial sign.
Well, hi, everybody. My name's Joe. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. And my two robots, Tom and Crow, are currently hiding out from me in their super secret chocolate fudgy cardboard bat cave. You guys, this is your creator speaking, and I would like you to come out and start cleaning the load pan bay, if that's not too much to ask.
Ah, sorry. Mr. Crow and Mr. Servo are not in right now. I could get you a copy of their manifesto, which clearly states no be-jumpsuited humans are allowed on the premises.
I
Thank
happen to have a manifesto here, Crow, that states you guys better get your little metal hinders out here, or there's going to be some real trouble.
Ooh, grrr. So be it, Joel, but we'll have you know that we are neo-Luddites who have abandoned the wicked ways of your filthy technology.
Yeah, we even hate ourselves. Anarchy, anarchy.
You guys, listen, you better get out of here by commercial sign, or there's just going to be real trouble. That's all I can say.
Commercial sign in 5, 4, 3, 2. Commercial sign now.
We'll be right back.
No. We can't come out, Joel, because this is a very controlled sensory deprivation experiment, and it'll ruin everything. I'm like John Travolta in The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I pick up every little virus that comes along.
There, I got him.
Ouch.
Man's a calling.
Those bots are wild. He should really discipline them more. I mean, they're cute and everything now, but once they get older, you won't be able to control them. Sad, really.
Frank,
Yes, your kinchiness?
does it hurt much? Well, Gooper, as you discipline your little no-neck monsters, I'll be casually blowing you out of the water once again with this week's Invention Exchange. Everyone knows that plants love music, but no one has taken advantage of their vast knowledge of it. Frank?
Oh, yes, that's why we slave bleak, horrible hours in our stifling lab, our knotty, gnarled hands doing black, unspeakable things, twisting God's work into our own hellish, slithering, mutacious thing. Until we came up with this, a plant that reviews music.
Why don't you start the tape, Frank?
I'll start the tape.
Beethoven's Waldstein Sonata, number 21, opus 53, is a prime example of a musical genius at the top of his form and maturity. The strong, sonorous chords in the first movement, the swiftly changing modulations, speed fluidly towards an exhilaratingly powerful climax of restated theme.
I thought it had no texture.
Bugger off.
Well, Joel?
You know, that one didn't seem very scary for you guys. Anyway, my invention exchange this week is based on the premise that tattoos are far too permanent. I'll set the stage for you. Let's see. Port of call, Philippine Islands. You meet a really nice girl, and you have a couple of friendly shots, and you split the fire dog platter, but tomorrow morning, when you're on your way to Subic Bay, all you've got is a bellyache and a tattoo that says Mingo.
Yeah, but with this new non-permanent tattoo, you just peel up the sheet and start your life over again the right way.
You see, the problem is that people get tattoos when they're drunk, and they end up with irrational slogans. With this tattoo, you can erase those and write sensible things like grocery lists or your girlfriend's birthday.
What do you think, sirs?
Does what hurt?
Your experiment today, Joel, is probably the only film about a giant mutated guy that doesn't star Ted Cassidy or Richard Kiel. It's the amazing Colossal Man. Put the hurt on him, Frank.
Live to serve you.
Hey, American International House of Pancakes.
Hey!
Be a sweet movie. Scarecrow. Scarecrow.
Scare me.
The time is 2:45 a.m.
Do you know where your children are?
15 minutes before time zero. At time zero, a new type of atomic explosion, a plutonium bomb, will be detonated at Desert Rock, Nevada.
So wake the kids.
These soldiers are to experience the plutonium explosion under simulated combat conditions.
See? Amazing.
Kreskin?
Gaunt Stomper? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you wish.
Oh, good one, Crow.
Thanks, I read it someplace. Get your stinking credits out of my face!
And in our junior trombone section, Ken Langan in the first chair with Kathy Downs in the second.
And don't forget this year's Forensic League. Frank Jenks, Hank Peterson.
Russ Bender, he takes a lot of sick days. Bender in that.
And Bruce Springsteen driving through Nebraska.
I am B-Rock!
Joe
Ronald
B-Rock.
Sinclair, we've enjoyed his fine gas products.
Honey, don't count the white lines. You'll get sick.
Remember, this is a great film. We hope you enjoy it. Because we won't. Hey, look up there. Neck braces by Joseph von Stroheim. That's Eric, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we've given him enough credit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, Bert I. Gordon produced and directed. He did everything. He's king of the world. All right, you win.
Okay, we're at Grandma's. Get your shoes on.
The time is 0 minus 30 seconds.
What time?
The time is 0 minus
Oh, I gotta get a watch.
The plutonium explosion will take place at time 0. I repeat, the plutonium explosion will take place at time 0.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
10, 9,
Real tension builder here.
7, 6, 5,
Oh, I'm scared. I'm sorry I stole those batteries in the 3rd grade.
1, 0.
Hey, it's amazing Colossal dud.
Hit it. Wiggle the plug or something.
It's beeping.
Do not leave your positions. I repeat, do not leave your positions.
Assume the
The
position.
plutonium bomb has been triggered and will explode at any moment. The chain reaction did not complete its cycle as calculated.
Oh.
Keep your dark glasses on and stay where you are.
The snack bar will be closing in 10 minutes. Robert Peterson, pick up your free pizza.
I see. Right.
Well, she's got to work late again.
How does it look, Colonel?
It's dark.
I'm not sure. How could a thing like this happen? They've set off lots of these bombs before. Not a plutonium bomb, they haven't. This is the first one.
Yeah.
Sir, can't we leave? Can't we get out of here? No, Sergeant. You've got to wait until the chain reaction dampens or reaches a point of explosion.
So use your helmet.
Could go off in a second, minute, 10 minutes, maybe not at all. Just have to wait it out.
For the rest of your life, Sergeant.
Can we smoke, sir?
I don't care if you burst into flame.
Keep hugging that trench wall closest to the bomb position. Won't be any warning when it goes.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Huh? Listen. Sounds like a plane.
I hope it's one of ours.
Oh no, it's Amelia Earhart. She picked a bad time to come back.
I'll see.
Hello, Sarah. Get me Mount Pilot.
There's a light civilian plane coming in at 190 degrees.
It's light and refreshing. No, it's zesty, and I think I see cheese on the wings.
Trampoline at the ready, sir.
Ground to pilot. Ground to pilot. This is control. Can you read me?
A bedtime story.
Still coming in. Ground to pilot. You are flying over an atomic detonation area. You are flying over a restricted area.
It's Buddy Hackett and Mickey Rooney, too.
Change your heading 180 degrees.
But never change those little things I love about you.
Losing altitude fast.
Real fast.
He's going down.
Bring him in, Joel.
Come on, come on.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Real nice.
sure.
Oh, good job. Set it anywhere.
Oh, cool. You can see the body and everything.
Was he killed? Can't tell. Could be unconscious inside the plane.
Nope. I can see his pulse. He's alive, but his head's gone.
Will go off any second.
That's the risk I'll have to take, Lieutenant. Now you get out there.
Control. That pilot could be alive. What about the bomb? It's still activated, Colonel. Once the chain reaction has been triggered, there's nothing we can do to stop it. But there's a man in that plane.
Oh, man, who cares?
Oh, boy. 1 weekend a month.
Stop, wait, come back.
Kind of runs like a girl.
Oh, crawl like you would know.
Glenn, this is your Father O'Malley. Come back, boy. It's not worth it.
Glenn, this is your first grade teacher. Don't do it.
Glenn, this is your mother. If you stop, I'll make your favorite dish.
Hey, FM stereo. It's really... Wait a minute. What the hell am I doing out here? Oh!
Well, live and learn.
Yeah, you know what they say about Nevada. Don't like the weather, just wait a couple minutes.
From that day on, they called them patches.
Hey, I can see the president's face.
Coolidge.
Oh.
Next, on a very special Trapper John, M.D.
Adam and Eve on a raft and wreck them.
Extra sweet.
Oh, yeah. Never drink while you're under the sun lamp.
I think we'll make them into a piñata.
Oh.
Hey, that's pasta. He's the amazing colossal lasagna now.
And then it says removed wrenched ankle. Ha, ha, ha.
We'll just stuff this back in anywhere. No one will know. Here's some more.
Nice use of watercress, Doctor. Nice presentation.
Another unit of blood, please.
Anyone else want anything?
Oh, I hope my roommate didn't drink it again.
A unit of blood, please.
Any kind. I don't care. Tap's okay. Thank you.
Nurse,
How did you know?
how is he?
He's not anything.
Where have they got Colonel Manning? He was in an accident. They got him over to surgery there, sir.
Figures I thought as much. Hey.
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him.
Yeah, real pile of goo. You know him?
Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Oh, wait, there's some more. I'm not finished yet. I was just going on to say that maybe...
You know, I was there covering the test for National News Service.
I didn't run up next to the bomb.
Never seen anything like it. I've seen plenty.
Please,
You a friend of his?
it's Beyonce.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry. What a fool.
But he really was
Please,
a
can I
mess.
do something for you? Get you something?
Get you drunk, maybe?
Get some beef stroganoff. Oh, I did it. I'm sorry.
How long have you known Colonel Manning?
What are you doing after he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, how long can a 3-minute egg take?
Maybe if you talked about him, it'd help.
Yeah, it'll help talking about old Pizza Face. Oh,
You said you were there when it happened. Was he conscious when they reached him? I mean, was there much pain?
Well, no, I felt great. What?
Coma
Oh.
since they got to the hospital.
I don't think he knew anything when that blast hit him. It's terrible. You know, they had the whole thing on film. There were 18 cameras embedded in concrete to shoot every phase of the explosion.
Third-degree burns on almost 100% of the body's surface, and the man still
See?
lives.
Looks kind of like Bluto when I do that. See that?
All the rules, he should be dead.
Ah, the Army and its rules.
We were to be married tonight in Las Vegas.
Well, that went in the toilet, toots.
We met in the funniest way.
playing chicken with trains.
Our cars locked bumpers at a busy intersection in Chicago.
His burst into flames.
He was stationed nearby at Fort Sheridan. He got so mad. He still ribs me about my drive.
Ribs, that's what I'm hungry for.
Glenn is such a wonderful man.
Get her a Kleenex.
Doesn't deserve a break like this. Why did this have to happen to him?
Because he's rock stupid, honey.
Things like this just happen. There doesn't have to be a reason.
Oh, he's a Calvinist.
He must have protected his eyes with his arm. He apparently covered them when the blast hit. That's one bit of luck.
Stovetop stuffing.
Luck? This man's luck ran out long ago.
When he got me as a doctor, I have no idea what I'm doing.
He'll die of shock before morning, and if that doesn't do it, infection will.
And if that doesn't do it, I will.
I'll be sure he gets penicillin and cortisone around the clock.
And keep stuffing him with cilantro.
Although I think it's useless.
There's always a chance.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Chance you give to a man who hasn't a square inch of skin left on his body. He's already lost enough body fluid to be fatal.
And what the heck are we doing here? Let's go have a sandwich. I got things to do, for crying out loud.
Jerry Paris.
Well, we've done all we can do. Now we'll just have to wait.
Yeah, poor bum's screams were muffled by a throatful of his own blood. Oh, the lunch buffet.
Oh, honey, I'm your friend. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. I gotta go to bed now.
Why is he ignoring me? Vroom, vroom. Hey, Hanger Roscoe here.
Well, what I usually do is roll him in the elevator and pick a floor.
Now keep the room temperature at 80
Well,
degrees.
not for him.
I'm on a constant check.
Wait a minute. Here's someone I can fall in love with.
Will he be all right, Doctor?
Yeah,
Are you
right.
Carol? Your name was the only word he spoke.
Well, that and ah!
He's still alive.
He will be all right.
Well, keep the receipts for your shower gifts.
I wish I could give you some hope.
I prescribed me, Dr. Chad Feelgood. Ciao.
Next on Insensitive Hospital.
Oh, terrific. My fiance's a deli stacker.
What, are they giving his head a shower?
Yep. Keeping it fresh.
You know, if they would only take a little money and fix that roof, they wouldn't have to do that.
Well, now, would you like some shade? Oh, what's the point?
Quart low.
Morning, sunshine.
And how is our little Johnsonville brat doing? Oh, you're thirsty, aren't you?
Well, something's much bigger than we expected. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's the
Get
closet.
out of here.
Hey,
Look at the big
let me get my
hospital.
pants
I can't
on.
find him anywhere.
I didn't think my head could fit in that small.
Get my golf in the back, huh?
Second, I'll be
Skip
right
one
there.
through the
Hurry up,
golf
now.
golf
What's
cart.
running around? I got them.
Cortisone been administered throughout the night.
Yes, Doctor, and plasma continuously.
Scissors, please.
You know, Saran wrap has so many useful uses.
Make a tent. Hey, he's done. And he smells great. Oh, get the barbecue sauce.
What in the heck is the deal with this seaweed? Oh, I put it there. That's right. I was clowning.
Dark meat, please. Hey, get me a fork. I want to see how he's doing.
It's Phyllis Diller.
It's developed new skin. How's it possible?
Maybe we got the wrong room.
Yesterday, this was dead tissue. And today, there isn't even a scar.
Neat.
What do you make of it, Paul?
When skin is burned to the degree that it was on this man's body,
It's really icky.
it just doesn't grow back.
What's the answer?
Vandals came in and put skin on him.
That's it.
I don't know.
Hey, you guys really are doctors.
His skin.
What about it?
It's not burned. Why, he's going to be all right, isn't
Yeah,
he?
right, Dorothy. And you can go back to Kansas now. Dork.
It was my idea to use the seaweed.
And since you played a major role in the development of the plutonium bomb, Mr. Kingman,
I'm going to show you
we hope that
cartoons.
you may be able to help us to understand or to learn how Colonel Glenn Manning survived the blast.
I brought you the film taken during the explosion, but I don't see what can be learned from it, as far as your patient is concerned. The accident was unfortunate, very unfortunate. What more can be said?
Can't you just let it
There are two
lie?
answers that we're looking for. Now, the first is how Glenn Manning was able to survive the explosion.
Chance. It just happened that conditions were such that he was afforded a certain amount of protection.
What explanation would you give for the new skin that has grown on this man in a matter of hours?
What possible connection could there be to the bomb? A man survives an explosion, a plutonium explosion. And then, for some reason or other, his skin heals more rapidly than usual. What is the mystery, gentlemen?
Can I go? Just let me
Mr.
go.
Kingman, when 60 or 70% of a person's body is burned, he doesn't have much chance for survival. Now, if he should live, the skin that was destroyed does not grow back. It remains dead scar tissue.
True or false?
When a man suffers over a 95% body burn and less than a day later looks normal, I'd say there was a mystery.
And you feel that plutonium may have some unknown quality that is responsible?
It's worth every effort to know. Now, I'll admit that you may be right. The plutonium possibly had nothing to do with it.
I'm
There may
losing,
be
aren't
nothing
I?
more to this than a freak of nature. But if there is something to it, think of what it'll mean to medical science to have such a regenerative or healing power under its control.
Are you finished? Can I go?
Shall we view the film?
Yeah.
Turn it on. Come on. Lights. Can we have some lights? Come on. It's better.
Like many of the atom tests, we built a model town to see how it reacted to the explosion.
So there.
The protected cameras, such as this one, recorded the experiment. Watch this building when the heat of the explosion reaches it.
Well, there was a family of 12 in here. Should have told them to leave.
Now the force of the blast.
This is your house, and you're in it, and I'm out here laughing.
Here's another building.
This is your mother's house.
First burned, and then disintegrated.
Right.
Whoa.
There's Manning.
Sourpuss.
First burned, then disintegrated.
This was seconds before the explosion.
Yeah, look at that jerk. Thinks he's a big man. Well, watch this big hero. Sure. All right, I proved my point. Turn it off. Turn it off. Come on, lights. Pronto.
That was beautiful. Let's preview it,
The fact
Alexandra.
that Glenn Manning lived after the blast, and the new skin completely replaced the burned dead tissue in a matter of hours, leaves only one conclusion.
He's God.
Something out there is beyond the limits of our knowledge.
Oh no, Joel's getting ready to teach us one of those important lessons that's to be learned from today's experiments.
Hi, guys.
That jig's up.
Hey,
Hi.
Sam,
Hi, Joe.
What do you
What's the
want?
matter, you guys? You act like you don't want to hang out with me. I got a really great activity planned for you today.
Cool, great. You know, we kind of doubted that you did there.
I understand it sometimes happens, but you're really going to love this. I found a way to derive a really important lesson from today's film and the experiment. So check it out. Camba, let's roll this footage. You remember this sequence?
Brought him out yet? They don't hold much hope for him. It's quite a mess when they got to him. Couldn't even find the plane or the pilot he was trying to save.
Huh, neat. So?
Well, you see, we can see clearly that this is no way to act around the spouse of a horribly disfigured nuclear accident victim. Now, when we get back to Earth, I don't want you guys making the same mistake. So, what are some nice things we could say to this man's spouse to make her feel better?
I'd say something caring and sensitive, like, I understand his face looks like a hot dish at a Lutheran potluck dinner. How about that? Huh?
No, that's not what I'm talking about,
Okay,
Tom. Go ahead.
I'd comfort her by saying, dear, you know, the scuttlebutt around the hospital is that now he's called the Amazing Jelly Man. Boom!
No, come on, this is a hospital, you guys.
Of course.
Lighten it up.
Then I'd say something medical, like seeing him up close and in person gives me a better understanding of how the muscle groups work.
How about this? He'll sure come off the bone easy now.
Great.
That's it. Okay. I'm sorry I brought it up. I thought maybe you guys could have an aptitude for this kind of thing, learning human sensitivity, and I'm sorry. I better just take this and go.
Joel, we're very sensitive to your feelings, and you're in a bad spot.
Yeah, I mean, think of it. You're stranded in space. You'll never see your family again, and when the orbit on the satellite decays, you'll be burnt to a crisp. But you never hear us talking about that when you're around.
Well, that's right. We're sensitive to the reality of your situation here.
Yes.
Now, for instance, we know your hair only looks like that because there's no barber on the ship, right?
Yeah, and even though your feet smell like cheese, we prefer to think they smell like good cheese.
That's right, and we know that if you had breath mints, you'd use them.
Yeah, it's not like you choose to leave a pheromone trail around when you walk and...
So you see, Joel, buddy, we are sensitive.
Very
Aren't we, Crow?
sensitive.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
You're very sensitive.
Oh, so are you. You're equally sensitive to me.
You cried earlier. What was that about?
Well, thanks a lot. You guys made me feel a lot better.
Oh, good. Oh, Domino's calling there. Get up. Pizza's ready.
It's me, the reporter. I just wanted to finish the story about my uncle's death at the meat plant. Okay, well, you see, my uncle works in Milwaukee, and...
Shh.
I heard you were available.
Forrester?
Yes?
I'm Lieutenant Klein, attached to security at the Nevada testing grounds. May I talk with you for a moment?
Well, if you're attached to security, how can you get through the door?
Colonel Manning, has something happened?
No, at least not that I know of.
Not yet.
However, as security officer attached to Colonel Manning...
I thought you were attached to
tell you,
security.
But you won't be able to visit the colonel at the hospital for a while.
But why?
Security reasons, ma'am. I wish I could tell you more, but, well, I really don't know anymore.
I don't understand. What possible reason could there be to keep me from seeing him?
Well, I was with the colonel at the time of the accident, ma'am.
Good voice.
I wish I could help you. I'm only carrying out orders.
Oh.
But he is getting well.
Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to wait until security is lifted.
No, how about that drink?
All right. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night.
Wow, a restraining order on little old me.
Oh, I've got to face it. He fell for a nurse.
Oh.
Meanwhile...
Let's see, original or extra crispy? Ah, this is the way to see Glenn.
Wow, this is high security, isn't it?
Paging Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine. Glenn's a pillow. Well, at least I can still snuggle him and turn him over to the cool side.
Well?
So?
Go on.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where they've taken Colonel Manning?
No. Sorry, miss. I never heard of Colonel Manning.
But you must have heard something about him.
Sorry, miss, but I'm Nat King Cole.
Let me see. I was a student at a small Midwestern college.
Excuse me. My name is Carol Forrest. I'm Colonel Glenn Manning's fiancée.
Ooh, bummer.
I was looking for Colonel Manning.
There's no visiting until 2 p.m. in the afternoon, Miss Forrest.
I know that. And I also know that Colonel Manning is no longer in his room on the second floor. Where have they taken him?
Let's see. Pound cake, chocolate mousse, a biscuit,
There's no Colonel Manning listed here.
Says so right on the card.
There's a hospital nearby still. Perhaps you've made a mistake.
I haven't made a mistake. I know Colonel Manning was here, and I insist on being told what you've done with him.
Ooh, I hope they start wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be back the day after tomorrow, so if you'd care to return.
You can kiss my Aunt Fanny.
Where can I find Dr. Lindstrom?
Oh, would you stop?
Don't tell me you've never heard of him.
I've never heard of him. It says so right here.
Oh, you mean Dr. Lindstrom from Rochester.
Bitch.
Well, he was only here for a few days. Called in on a special case.
Did he return to Rochester?
We wouldn't have that information.
Lies, lies!
Yes, sir.
Come in, please.
Yes, sir. Excuse me.
Well, I hope you never find him. Tart.
She's wearing chainmail.
What's that? The pocket guide to plutonium consultants? What's this?
Susie thinks she doesn't need a seatbelt. Watch Susie go ballistic through the windshield.
Oh, this is Hazleton in the early days.
Weighing 3 tons, this zippy car is perfect for the determined fiancé on the go.
Yeah, why don't you order up a gross of helmets? I'll take care of her. Hey, toots.
I'm afraid you can't go any farther, miss. This is government property.
Is this the road to the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
I've come to see Colonel Glenn Manning. I believe he's a patient here.
Well, there are no patients here, ma'am. Since the war ended.
Please, I've come a long way to see him.
Besides, I pay your salary.
Just a minute, I'll phone the sergeant.
Better.
Did you order any wallet size, ma'am?
Got it! Go!
Chicken. They put a phone in his biffy?
The sergeant will see you. Now, you stay on this road about a quarter of a mile and you can't miss it. You'll find the sergeant just inside the main entrance.
Thank you.
Thank you very little.
Hey, wait, the sign says turn back. This means you.
Xanadu, palatial home of Charles Foster Kane. Cost, no one can say.
Rosebud.
This is nice. The floor was just waxed.
Be careful.
Hey, I think that window would make an excellent puppet area.
Yeah.
Puppet stage.
It would. She kind of looks like Fran Allison, actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Lindstrom, report to laboratory.
That's me.
Can I help you, miss?
I'm looking for an Army officer.
Hey, who
I believe
isn't?
was transferred here.
Oh, what's his name, ma'am?
Colonel Glenn Manning.
Colonel Manning.
Oh, you mean old peel and eat
No
Manning.
Colonel Manning here, ma'am.
See. Thank you, Sergeant. I was told that he might be here. Obviously, the party was mistaken.
Sorry I couldn't help you, miss. The guard will let you out the gate.
Thank you.
Some party. What, the government's involved in a cover-up? How could that be?
Well, I'm leaving then. I'm off. There's the door slamming. Oh, the door's closing now. I'm outside now. I'm in my car. I'm getting in my car. I'm leaving. It worked.
Oh, this is probably before they knew the effect of lighting on worker happiness.
I'm guessing. Hospital Noir. Think she's loud enough?
Just walking by, not seeing anything.
That was close. Too close.
Hated to disturb you, Paul, but I thought you ought to see him.
Has he had his intravenous feeding?
Yeah, I had some trouble getting the hamburger down the tube, though.
Rapid. I can't understand.
See you, lady.
Give me a stethoscope, Eric.
A really big one.
He's breathing much more rapidly now.
Changes every hour. Never reach.
Boy, it's dark. Need a light? Ever get sick of doing these expositions? Talking when the camera's not on you? I do.
Keep the room temperature at 80 degrees. I want a constant check on these pulse hour by hour. Right.
And I keep dabbing them with butter and rub them with garlic clove every half hour.
See you, lady. You can head on in there if you want.
Honey, are you decent?
She's got nothing but a teddy on under that coat, you know.
I wish.
Little surprise.
My fiance's a sumo wrestler!
Rosebud.
That'll happen.
There were many reasons why we didn't let you in on Colonel Manning's condition, Miss Forrester.
In the Twilight Zone.
Primary being that Washington gave the strictest orders that he be isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for
Visible
obvious
man.
reasons, they ordered a security restriction over the whole affair.
I want to help. Is there something I can do?
We're doing everything that can be done, Miss Forrester.
What happened? What made him grow?
Wonder
Glenn
Bread.
Manning is growing from 8 to 10 feet a day. At the moment, he's 18 feet tall. Tomorrow, he'll be 26 feet. The next day, 35, maybe 40.
Okay, look, we get the point already.
Forrest, we're trying. Believe me, we're trying. Let me explain it to you. Now, you probably already know the body is like a factory.
Oh, there's a lot of underpaid workers in it?
Producing new cells to replace the older cells, damaged cells or destroyed cells. And this happens in all the different parts of the body. Bone cells grow new bone cells. Skin cells grow new skin cells, and so on, throughout the body. Now, here, let me show you. This is an example of bone growth.
Looks like an X-ray.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Wrong bone growth.
Okay, I'll cover that up.
And the healed bone shown in this X-ray by means of bone cell growth. Now notice that the new cells join the broken bone together so that you no longer see any breaks. Now, a cut, say in your hand, heals in the same way. with
He's
new
losing
cells
me, but I don't
replacing
dare
the
say
damaged.
anything.
It is this delicately balanced process of new
nice
cells
tag off
replacing
there.
dying
Smooth.
cells or damaged cells is causing the growth problem with Glenn.
But how can this make his whole body grow?
Beats
The
me.
process is out of balance. For some unknown reason, new cells are growing at an accelerated or speeded up rate, while at the same time, the old cells are refusing to die. This is what makes Glenn grow.
Grow, Glenn, grow.
Glenn Glow?
Then if you can stop this from happening,
We can stop his growth.
It's just like Clifford the Big Red Dog.
if you can't,
Then Glenn Manning will continue to grow until he dies.
Oh, I'll never keep him in tennis shoes.
Or jock straps.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, I'm growing so fast I'm giving myself a wedgie.
Oh.
Well, look on the bright side, Glenn. At least you got a room with a phone.
S enters Korean Wa.
Didn't hear about that.
Man, grills just scare the heck out of me. I don't know why.
there was no reason for you to volunteer. You should have waited until you were called.
Honey, I'm in the reserves. They'd have called me eventually anyway.
But it just isn't fair. You were just getting started. You've got your future to think about.
I'm thinking about it. Thinking about yours, too. Darling, we're going to get married just as soon as the thing's over. They
He's
can't
painting that hot dog.
It scares me.
Honey, will you please stop worrying?
When you're safe at home, then I'll stop worrying.
Say, a hot dog makes her lose control.
Wow. And then there were other things too, things that had to do with Korea. Yeah.
Hey, what, are we watching the Arts and Entertainment Network?
The All Hitler channel, you mean? I'm Mike Wallace, and this is Biography.
Stock footage is hell.
Hello, baby! Oh, that's mean. Boy.
Ah, this war sucks, Sarge.
I guess they've stopped.
Yeah.
He's playing the Trini Lopez part
You all right,
there.
Carter? Yeah, sure.
Hey, you saved the coupons, Dogface?
Sure, how do you think I got this neat war?
That last one was close. How are the rest? Not so good. We're tired to go.
You die, Joe!
No! No!
Message for you, sir.
Hurts, don't it? Tell your friends.
Ooh, Hershey's. Rotten. Smile on your face all the time. They want to take your place, the backstabbers.
Stabbers?
Thank you.
Well, I see he made his quietus with Bear Bodkin. Whatever that means.
And other things too. Horrible things. Things with necks and bands.
John Philip Sousa's life is flashing before his eyes. Weird.
They're coming home. One of them wars.
Honey, this is the longest picnic I've ever been on.
7, 6,
Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Seen it. Taped it.
Oh no. Again? I gotta do this? No!
Etc., etc., etc.
The horror. The horror. Wait a minute. Huh? Feel like chopping a cow in half.
Oh, French provincial.
Oh my God, I'm being held in Barbie's Malibu dream house.
Wait until he sees the toilet.
Oh.
You know, you have an all-night bender and your college buddies play tricks on you.
Hi, this is Mickey Rooney. Billy Body's on the line, too.
Short distance.
Maybe you know.
Oh my goodness, I'm a huge Daddy Warbucks!
He's not taking it well, is he?
How soon will the tent arrive?
It's being flown in from Circus winter quarters in Florida.
And the caterers?
Well, he's already outgrown his room, you know. Well, as soon as you get the tent up, we'll break out the wall and move him.
Right.
Dr. Lindstrom?
Time to get your dress
The
refitted.
reason I sent for you was that Manning regained consciousness during the night. Now, at the moment, he's suffering from the shock of learning about his condition. He won't talk to anyone.
Oh, please, may I see him? I know he'll talk to me.
See him, you can't miss
By
him.
all means. You know, psychologically, you may do him a lot of good.
But don't climb on
To
him.
move quietly and unemotionally. You know, at his size, he's capable of pulling these walls apart.
Ooh.
His height was over 22 feet this morning.
I understand.
Yeah, remember, to him you look like a breadstick.
Oh, big, oh, huge, big, big, big.
Glenn?
You look like Mr. Clean, Glenn. The Procter & Gamble people are on the phone.
Glenn?
Hey, I'm huge, I'm not deaf.
Won't you talk to me?
He's tired.
I'm huge. Don't smoke. I'm huge now.
They'll be able to help you. I know they will.
Honey, I'm still looking forward to our wedding night.
The doctors are working night and day to find a cure for you, and they're very hopeful.
Call Genghis, tell him to let out my
Why,
tux.
they're flying in Dr. Mayer from Sweden. He's
Sweden?
one of the greatest specialists of cellular research in medicine. What else can I say to help you, Glenn?
What sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself?
Beats me.
Oh, my leg, I broke it. Oh, my shoulder, ooh.
Hey, look at the bright side. You can put the star on the top of the tree.
Morning, and Glen orders breakfast. Huge brown and served sausages are shipped in. Hundreds of skillet scrambles repaired, with pancakes on the side and twin berry syrup by the truckloads.
Meat delivery.
Wait, delivery.
Did someone say meat?
Hey, Bud,
Don't call me Bud.
what's with this meat order they called in? I thought the Army hauled in its own stuff.
Come on, move on.
Oh,
We're
man,
delivering
he
it to the
did it.
stock room behind the kitchen. You'll find it at the far side of the main building.
25 sides of beef. Who's going to eat it all? They haven't had any patients out here since the war ended. You fellas must eat pretty well.
We'll invite you to dinner so you can help us. Now move this truck out of here.
And take off that pledge
What's the
pin.
tent for?
It's a
Something's
science
going
fair,
on out
dope.
here that's mighty funny.
We're going to have a circus every Saturday.
Oh, now, come on.
You're the geek.
You know the big secret. I won't breathe it to so.
All right. If I tell you, will you move this truck?
Right.
Right.
It's
So?
for him.
For who?
The giant.
What giant?
the 30-foot one we got living here.
Here you have it.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah, I get your 30-foot man right here, buddy. Yeah.
What kind of sin could a man commit in a single lifetime to bring this upon himself? Ah! Ah! No!
Joel?
Joel?
Won't you talk to us?
No, go away. Ah, I'm huge. Ah.
We'd like to ask you a few questions. How do you feel?
What do you mean, how do I feel? I feel huge. I'm a 50-foot man. Oh, no.
Do you think you're having delusions of grandeur?
Well, he's a colossal man. Of course he's having delusions. Oh, ask him another question.
Okay. Who's your favorite monkey?
What?
Oh, here, let me.
Sorry.
How many fish can you name?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How many fish can I name? What kind of questions are these? I'm a 50-foot tall man. You don't care about me. Go away.
Oh, that's not true, Joel.
No.
We're trying to do everything in our power to help you.
Yeah.
No, this isn't working. I don't think anything can save him.
Nah, he's just being difficult because he's a freak.
Yeah, let's try plan B, okay?
Oh, yeah, plan B. Okay.
Joel, are you still there?
Of course I'm still here. I'm immense. I'm huge. Yee.
We have someone here who can help you. Go ahead.
Honey, I'm really still love you, and I'm not gonna leave you in this position. Condition. Oh, someone's at the door.
Hello. Hi there, honey. How'd you like to go out with a normal man tonight?
All right, come on. That's it. This is getting too weird, you guys. Forget it.
Servo, how'd you get your arm to work?
Oh, that's it. Every time I try to teach you guys a little something about human nature, you got to twist it around into one of your little jokes. Well, listen, you guys can just turn around and sashay those little robot metal butts of yours into the theater where you can learn a real something about isolation and loneliness.
We're sorry, freak.
Oh, that really hurt, Joel, that wall came down.
And now to swing away from the steamy side of the news. Many people are asking what happened to Colonel Glenn Manning, the Army officer who was exposed to the rays of the plutonium bomb at Desert Rock, Nevada a few days ago. Eyewitnesses of the incident state that to all accounts he should have died.
How?
In the blast.
Oh.
Is he alive or dead?
Or Memorex.
What's all the mystery for, Washington? Here in Las Vegas.
Well, time to die. Avon calling. Sorry.
I'll just call you Little Mary Kay.
Well, Fluffy, time to shave your butt and put cosmetics all over it.
Oh. Man, those things really made. Look at that. I'm impressed.
What's up, Doc?
Hey, how's the glass aardvark coming there?
Let's try it.
What the hell? I've got a wild hair.
Daddy's got to shoot up first.
Why don't you put on Sid and Nancy for me?
Oh, no, not there, please. Ow!
Have a nice trip, Fluffy.
Oh, the
Now let's set
color.
him on the TV and see if we get better reception.
Oh, I can see streaking. Oh. Not cell block B. It's the toughest cell. Hey, pass it down. Night of the Lepus. Tonight.
Would you mind if I tried something on my own? What is it?
Oh, some crystal meth in a leather clown suit.
Application of the cellular theory we discussed yesterday.
I don't know.
Fine.
I've made it into a song, and I'd like to sing it at your wedding.
By the way, where's Manning?
I thought you knew.
Carol. You know, he shouldn't be permitted to walk around. He should be confined.
Fine. What he weighed this morning? 2,987 pounds.
Soaking wet.
Well, looks like the Java's ready.
Okay, who's
Let's
next?
see. 5 hours, which should make him over 30 feet tall.
And a real fashion plate at that.
You know, it's funny, Carol.
Who do you think drove?
I was sitting here like this on the hillside, away from people and things.
Big and all.
Hey, pull my finger.
Reminds me of that picnic that we took once.
1952 through 1955.
You know, time has lost all perspective.
So is this movie.
It's been a lifetime since that explosion. Everything that happened before seems another world.
What?
That was a wonderful time.
Huh?
What'd you say, Carol? Before I became a monster?
No, I was gonna say freak.
I don't mind a bit.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't what? Talk about it, think about it? Do you realize that every breath I take, every movement,
I'll be watching you.
everything reminds me of what happened?
Aww.
Even when I try to sleep at night, close my eyes, so I won't see people in the world getting smaller every minute.
What a drag.
The beating of my heart keeps getting louder and louder, reminding me
That I should cut down on my salt intake.
I should never have lived through that blast.
You're alive, Glenn, and as long as you are, there's always hope.
You know what they wrote about me in the college yearbook?
Dickweed. No.
A man most likely to reach the top.
Oh.
Hey, don't laugh, Glenn. We're on a fault
I
line.
know it is. The doctors are working night and day to find a cure. They feel that if they can stop your growth, they may be able to bring you back to normal.
Define normal.
You don't really believe that.
I don't.
They'll never find a cure for me.
Well, I was just trying to make conversation. Gee.
Are you all right? Shall I go for Dr. Lindstrom?
Nope, nope.
Right.
Cutoffs are just a little tight. The thighs are bulging out.
I'm all right. I just don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I don't want to grow anymore.
I'm a Toys R Us kid!
Big baby.
Looks like it.
Oh, that's the problem. He was sitting on a bush.
Ooh.
I don't believe he doesn't want to ride home.
Have you seen Glenn?
It's not going so well, is it? Doesn't he have any relatives?
Somebody you could move
No.
in with.
He's all alone except for me.
Carol, do you mind if I spoke bluntly?
Why stop now?
It's no good for you to be here.
Well, who has more right?
Well, in this case, I feel the right can be wrong.
And wrong is right, and vice versa.
At first, I thought it might do him good to have you near. And of course, the government insisted that you stay.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm going to recommend the security be lifted in your case.
How can you ask me to turn my back on the only person who's ever meant anything to me?
It's easy.
Why, I've got to be here to try to help him get well.
Suppose that he doesn't get well.
Well, I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'd abandon him.
Drive back to the laboratory. There's something I want to show you.
Funny, Glenn tried that line once. Oh, I hate camping.
Why do they keep putting these little chairs in here? They just do it to bug me.
What's this?
What? He's gonna read a book now? Yeah, he is.
Little Women? Oh, come on.
That's cruel.
I brought your dinner, sir.
Oh, great. 5 gallons of hospital jello.
I'm turned down service, sir. Excuse me.
I don't know what it is, but these hospital portions are always too damn small.
What, do you expect a tip?
Oh, you're not going to wipe your mouth on me again, are you? Please.
Hey, how'd the Giants do? That's a little joke
In the
of mine.
paper, Sergeant.
About you, sir.
Let's have it.
Picked it up at Tom Thumb. Just kidding.
Oops.
Wrong thing to say.
Oh, Lockhorns. Well, she burned the dinner again. He came home late.
Man lives through plutonium blast. That's a great joke, isn't it,
I
Sergeant?
must have missed the setup, sir.
They call this living.
Oh, not the phlegm again, sir. Not the phlegm. No. Projectile on. Look out. Oh, that's your chamber pot, sir.
Oh, no more. It's so funny.
The healing power of laughter. He must have read Anatomy of an Illness by Norman Cousins, you see. Laughter.
All right, Sergeant. Why don't you ask me what it feels like to be a freak?
Well, what's it feel like to be a freak?
This is how it feels to be so big you can stick your fist through a circus prop. Who else but a clown would have an expandable sarong like this?
Oh, Shelley Winters.
It's adjustable. I can grow to be 100 feet tall, and I don't need a change of wardrobe. Army ingenuity.
Sir, may I leave?
Why? You want to go back to your quarters and tell your friends about the monster? About the circus freak?
As a matter of fact, yes.
I'm a circus freak. Have a tent. We'll travel. Why don't you make me up a sign saying, "See the amazing colossal man"?
Or see the giant roll-on deodorant.
That was it, wasn't it, Sergeant? You do think I'm a freak, don't you?
Yeah, you're a super freak, sir. The kind you don't take home to mother.
With me, it's different. I think you're the freak. I think you're the one that's different.
Checking off.
I'm not growing. You're shrinking.
Not only am I bigger, I'm funnier. My jokes are better.
Oh, hey, Glenn, time to let out the sarong.
Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain.
And I feel that if you understand the circumstances more thoroughly, you will realize why it'll be better for you to leave.
Oh, nice guy.
Now, this is a step-by-step illustration of Glenn's circulatory system.
All four
in relationship
veins.
to his growth. Now, this illustration represents Glenn shortly after the accident.
He was only 2 feet tall.
This one is of Glenn as of a few hours ago. Now, if you will look closely at each one, you will notice that all the parts are enlarging at the same ratio, except for the heart.
Now, we've never met before, have we?
When it was of normal size, the heart measured approximately the size of the distance from his nose to his chin. However, at the size he is now, the heart measures the same as the distance from his lips to his chin.
I don't get it.
In other words, the heart has increased 1/2 as much as the other parts of the body. Now, remember when I explained the other day why Glenn was growing?
Yeah, you put me in a
I said that all
coma.
the parts of the body consisted of millions of tiny cells that were rapidly and uncontrollably multiplying.
Like rabbits.
Well, today we've learned that this theory does not apply to Glenn's heart. It is growing, but at a much slower rate.
Oh.
Now, the reason for this is rather technical, Carol, but to give you a simplified layman's explanation.
He's really big.
It might be explained that since the heart is made up of a single cell, for all practical purposes, instead of millions of cells like the rest of the organs of the body, it's reacting in an entirely different manner to this unknown stimulus or force that's behind this whole thing.
You're not a real doctor, are you?
So, what's with all the dead rabbits, Doctor?
No wonder he's always complaining about those sharp pains in his chest.
Single
does it
cell
mean?
heart.
He's toast.
Simply this, Carol. And unless we can find a way to stop Glenn's growth very soon, his heart won't be able to carry the load any longer. And he'll die.
Of a broken heart.
How soon?
Matter of days.
So, dinner?
How will it happen?
Details.
His mind will go first.
Neat.
And then his heart will literally explode.
So, don't wear a white dress that day.
Why is this horrible thing happening?
Because Glenn's a sinner, dear.
I've searched everywhere for the answer and I can't find it.
The answer's in your shoes. I have no idea why.
And I lie awake thinking, why? Why does it have to happen?
Which question do you want me to answer first?
Well, you're a doctor. Tell me.
No, dear. I'm only a vet.
I wish I knew.
Now, how's that feel, Glenn? Huh?
I've got to make my report.
Don't ever do that!
Anything yet?
Nothing conclusive. Right.
Where's he going?
Hello, Colonel.
General? Private?
I'm a quick change artist. What do you think?
We don't have time to become discouraged, Eric. We've got to find an answer quickly.
Tell Carol.
Yeah? She still won't leave. Well, I can't say that I blame her, but she's got to go. We can't take any more
Oh,
chances.
geez, you're really obsessed, aren't you?
Yep.
Any change in the new animals?
None.
They're dead.
Absolutely no change of any kind. I check their galvanic reflexes on the hour, every hour. Results are the sum total of absolutely nothing. Paul, I don't think we've got a chance.
Whoa, a little passionate there,
It's
Doctor.
just great. On paper.
It just doesn't stand up under practical application.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. You know, this is a great place.
Have you had a chance to clean your end of the office yet?
You know, Eric,
Who took a bite out of the horse?
we concentrate the experiments with the guinea pigs and the rabbits in the lab. Since time is so important, we have the advantage of their short life cycle.
Who said that?
Animals can't stand up to the high-frequency stimulation.
Stop ad-libbing.
Let's continue the injections with the small animals and confine the high-frequency experiments to bees.
And, of course, continue with the beatings.
Seems logical.
Everything seems logical.
It's late at night.
Look at our giant.
Waiting. Contour sheets. Oh, my leg's caught. Oh.
Ooh. Glenn, are you up, honey?
Well, 130 Rob Roys, and he's in the other room talking to Earl.
Glenn?
Hello, Carol.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Frighten me, Glenn.
What'd you expect? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
No, Dumbo.
I heard you cry out in pain. I was worried about you. Tomorrow may be an important day, Glenn.
Sexy
Dr. Carr
pose.
has been experimenting with some animals, a theory of some kind he's been working on. And he said he'll know the results by morning.
How tall do you suppose I'll grow
Okay, I'll bite. How tall?
before death releases me from this curse?
Well, the company pool says 155 feet.
Maybe 1,000?
Million?
Could be a mile.
Possible.
Oh, that's
Could you imagine
cute.
that, Carol?
Please, Glenn, don't torture yourself.
But it's fun.
I wouldn't actually have to worry too much about breathing till I got about 3 miles up. The oxygen starts to thin up there.
Dream on.
Glenn.
You're bumming me
I know I'm
out.
lost, Carol. They're not going to find the answer tomorrow or any tomorrow.
Hey.
You just picked the wrong number. Go on, pick up your chips. Go on home.
Take that dip with you, too.
Think I could leave you alone at a time like this?
You never did know when to quit, did you?
Nope.
Can you take a hint? I want you to get out and leave me alone. I don't want you around, do you hear?
Say
That's a
whatever
hint,
you
all
wish
right.
to me, Glenn, but please, please hold on until they try everything possible. There must be a cure for it. There must be.
Suppose it stopped. So what? I stopped growing. What then? Can't you imagine what a wonderful life we'd have together?
A big yard and a big house and a...
Up here and you down.
You downtown? Down with it? Down in Nasty?
Please, is there anything I can do?
Yes! Get out! Leave me alone!
Oh, so I'll just be leaving then.
What's he need a dresser for? What's in there?
Little pants.
No man is a 3 Mile Island, Glenn. You know, that was wonderful, Carol.
So, how's the tar heroin coming there?
Eric. We can't find him anywhere on the grounds.
But you've got to find him.
Well, Colonel Halleck, security officer for the area, is out canvassing the desert with his men.
It's my fault. I had an argument with him last night.
We heard.
It won't go far.
Couldn't miss it.
I've got the answer. I've got the answer.
It's Cocoa Puffs, Bob. I have no idea why, but it fits the equation. Check it out. There's the skim milk, and then there's the Cocoa Puff, and you see?
Brilliant. The answer is in the bone marrow. The bone marrow. We were so close we couldn't see it.
We'll need your bone marrow, Carol.
Dr. Lang's work on radiation exposure.
Carol Marrow.
Sulfahydryl. Inject sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow.
Exactly. The thing that fooled us was we were looking for some unknown quantity in the plutonium radiation, while all the
Give yourself
time
a
it was
whack on
acting
the
to a
side of the
degree
head.
the same as a hydrogen exposure. The secret was in the degree of the exposure.
Well, then injections of the sulfahydryl compound should correct the body's regenerative balance.
Or not.
Well, I can see where this would stop his growth, but
You do think you can save him?
it may stop his growth, but it won't diminish his size.
The stimulation of the hormone secretions in the pituitary or growth-controlling glands will take care of that.
Abba dabba, abba dabba.
You know, it
abba
doesn't
dabba.
sound practical, Eric. I don't think it'll work.
Here, take a look.
Let's do it on the 3D BB.
See, I made it myself and I'm proud.
That's amazing.
Oh, brother.
That's a Sony.
Come on. He's invented the TV.
They used high-frequency stimulation of the pituitary gland, causing the hormone secretion to reverse the growth process.
Well, these things could revolutionize Thanksgiving.
Injections of the sulfahydryl compounds into the bone marrow.
That will stop the growing.
And then stimulate the pituitary gland to reduce his size.
I can do that.
Oh, like this?
No, give me that.
Do you think you'll be able to inject him with a hypodermic needle this size?
I've had an oversized needle constructed. As a matter of fact, Doctor.
Hey, can I take those home to my kids?
I couldn't find Manning anyplace. My men covered an area of 10 square miles.
Well, we can't lose him now. We just can't.
Just when we have the problem licked.
Colonel, can you get us a helicopter?
We have 2 helicopters, but only 1 pilot.
All right. We'll use them to find Manning. Eric, you go with the pilot and I can fly the other one. Colonel, it's imperative that we find him as quickly as possible. We think we found the cure, but only if we get to him in time.
Time, which is relative, which we also invented today.
These things are neat. I'd rather have a puppy, though.
Well, I can see the controls. Oh, that's not. Oh, there.
See anything?
Well, there's a 50-foot guy, but he's got hair. That can't be Glenn.
How'd you happen to learn how to fly a helicopter?
I can't! Ah! No pilot joke.
Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. Calling helicopter Charlie Dog. This is helicopter William X-Ray. Come in.
Oh, this is Charlie Puffy Clown. Come in.
Charlie Dog. Over.
Pirate dog.
We're in a completely different helicopter, over.
Over. Visibility good. No sign of it.
Hey, there's something in your ear, Bob.
Damn area.
I was just remarking to the others how different our helicopter is to yours. Over.
Keep in touch. Off and clear.
Good luck with that completely different chopper there, over.
Roger that. Yep, chopper's still different, over.
Oh, damn. That's a cute one.
Calling helicopter William X-ray.
Which is different from our helicopter.
Charlie Dog, come in.
This is William X-Ray. Go ahead.
We are over Boulder Dam.
Oh, at least there's some stock footage of it here.
Everything looks normal. We're heading towards Las Vegas.
We'll meet you at the Tropicana.
It's getting late, so if you don't find them within the hour, you turn back and we'll continue tomorrow.
You know, which helicopter is that?
The different one.
The distance between our position here and the location where you spotted the dead cattle, marked by the pin, is only about 50 miles.
Now, he certainly can travel faster than that. He's been gone over 15 hours.
He's probably been moving back and forth in an aimless pattern.
Gadding about the desert in his cute little sarong.
I'll never understand why someone hasn't reported seeing him.
How tall would you guess he's grown to by now?
50.
Let's
maybe
dream.
55 feet.
Do you like Peter Allen?
Sooner or later, someone's bound to see him. Maybe take a shot at him. Colonel, maybe we're making a mistake in not informing the civil authorities.
No, I can't do that. You know the orders.
We could use help in tracking him down.
I'm not worried about finding him. As soon as it gets light, I'll show you some action.
Say!
I just hope he lasts through the night without getting into trouble.
Say, boys, how big do you think that old Colossal man's gonna get, huh?
Boy, 100 feet, 500 feet. Who knows?
Sky's the limit. That's what they say in these kind of situations.
Yeah, sure would likes to know.
Yep. What do you think you'd say to him if you finally got to meet the amazing Colossal man anyway?
Well, one thing's for sure, wouldn't use any of those dumb old big guy cliches.
Right.
Oh, you mean like, how's the weather up there?
Right, or where do you get your pants, right?
Or any more at home like you?
Or you going out for varsity basketball this fall?
Can you see my house from here? How many times we've heard that, huh? No, not me, not me. I'm different that way. I think I'd probably ask him some real thoughtful questions, you know, like, what's your sign, or do you think B. Arthur's funny?
Oh, I'd ask him, how do your chromosomes work when they're the size of step ladders?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if it's true that Cher had some ribs removed. Hey! Holy buckets, we hit something!
Oh, Joe, you dropped your Barbie.
Forget Barbie. Give me rocket number 9, pronto.
Ow! Damn, I hate that. Wow.
Is that you, Glenn?
No, it's Kate Smith. Who else do you know that could take a satellite in the gut?
Jeez, sorry.
Hey, what are you standing on, big fella?
I don't know, some planet. It's supposed to be good for you. Earth, I think. Yeah, Baltimore.
Well, geez, I had a whole bunch of things to ask you, but now that you're here, I'm kind of tongue-tied.
I'm not. Hey, say, is it true that Cher had some ribs removed?
Shut up, Crow. Say, what have you been doing since the movie, Glenn?
You know, bit parts, Mr. Clean, the Green Giant, that kind of thing. Excuse me for a second. You know, I really thought that part in Time Bandits was gonna kick it loose for me. I thought that was gonna make me. But no. You know, I can't even get back in Vegas anymore. Vegas! Blackballed. Can't get in. Jeez.
Well, you didn't exactly charm the pants off him last time you were in Las Vegas, Glenn.
You think I'm a freak, don't you?
Uh-oh. Oh, way to go, Servo.
Oh, everybody hold on to something.
That's right, I'm a freak. I look like Peter Garrett, I dress like Cebu, for God's sake, and I eat livestock by the handfuls. I bet you just want to run home and tell all your buddies about the half-naked circus freak, don't you, Sergeant? That's right, everybody take a big, steamy gawk at the circus freak. Oh, my heart. I've got to go.
Boy, safe again. I don't get it.
All those aliens, we should be dead 10 times over. Wow.
Yeah, you know, I got to remind myself to write down some questions next time. You know, we're so lucky you didn't kill us. It's
Boy, we never get
amazing.
killed by those aliens.
If anything comes in, no matter
What's
how
on the
trivial,
phone?
if it's about the giant, call me. If I'm asleep, wake me.
If I'm walking on air,
Oh, and
pinch me.
Sergeant, place a call to the Nevada State Police. Ask them to report anything unusual. Missing cattle, broken fences.
Big
anything out of the
guys.
way.
Yeah.
What will I give him for a reason, sir?
Tell them I'm hot.
Think of something. Anything.
Yes, sir.
Love you. Bye.
Doctor,
I love you. Don't ask me why, just do.
and I'd like a straight answer.
Well, yes.
Marry me.
Do you consider Manning dangerous?
If we can get to him, we can help him.
You haven't answered my question.
Got a point.
I truthfully don't know.
Well, I want to make something clear to you, Doctor. I've ordered up 2 more companies of men to help with the search, and I don't intend to risk casualties.
Why, you sneaky
If,
monkey.
when they find him, he shows any signs of violence, we'll have to stop him. And I mean stop him cold.
It's not a wild beast you're talking about. He's a human being.
But a potentially dangerous one, Miss Forrest. We won't hurt him unless he gives us cause.
Like Rodney
But his
King.
mind is sick. There's no telling what he'll do or where he'll go.
He's out there somewhere, and we'll find him.
Or my name isn't.
Oh, it's so painful being a crappy special effect.
Boy, he's really kind of flimsy and shallow there, isn't he?
Wait a minute. It's Mr. Ziffel from Green Acres. Check it out.
Oh, I bet he does something really funny, like throw a bottle away.
Not another
There's
drop.
the bottle.
Not another drop as long as I live, so
I knew it. I knew it. Woo!
All right.
That was hard to predict, wasn't it?
No.
Glenn, Suong, wedding night, leather clown suit. No, not the circus tent. No, Glenn.
Either those curtains go or I do.
I think you'll ask for a while.
It's such a lovely moonlit. Oh, Glenn.
It's time for my only song. Glenn, my giant one.
Glenn, is that you? We've got your mail.
My loving Glenn.
He should have been confined. A fence or something. Maybe chains. We had no business letting him run loose like we did. No. We should have. Symptoms were there, Eric, in black and white.
Excuse me.
Finding it sure we failed to recognize the warning.
I heard tuna fish.
Any word yet?
No, not a thing.
If only we can find him before. Why did I have to argue with him?
Now another one to take the blame. I'm going to bed before it's my turn.
We're taking off quite early in the morning. Is the needle and medication all set?
Since he left, but I'll double check.
Do you want the rest of this sandwich? Can I have it?
Carol, a few days ago, I suggested that you leave. Now I'm going to insist that you leave. It's no longer safe for you. Glenn Manning is a sick man, in mind as well as body.
Dr. Lindstrom, I'm not leaving.
I've already wired Washington for permission to lift security restrictions.
He's got it wired.
Now, the restrictions will probably be unnecessary by morning anyway. Someone's bound to see him.
You had no right to do a thing like that. Don't you have any heart?
Nope.
You're an intelligent girl, Carol. Can't you see the futility of the situation? There's nothing more that you can do to help him. Besides, if and when we do find him, it's very likely he won't even recognize you.
Then you don't believe that you can save him.
Nope.
Possibly. If we can get to him in time.
Well, I'm not leaving until I know.
Don't use the bathroom. I kind of cut a hole in the air zone.
We've had 2 more reports of slaughtered cattle.
Was there anything else?
Guess who?
Well, he scared Mr. Ziffel and bit the head off Ebb.
Oh.
And Manning is about 10 times the height and width of a normal man.
So I charge you, Tailors of America, dress this man.
Dr. Lindstrom and Dr. Calder can estimate Glenn Manning should weigh about 18,000 pounds.
If he's been eating right. Cows.
I don't anticipate any trouble whatsoever in finding our giant. In fact, we possibly could have found him last night.
But it was the wrong guy.
Reported seeing him. But since we don't know exactly what mental change may have taken place during Manning's continued growth, I thought it best to wait until daylight.
Can we have class outside today?
Therefore, our greatest problem is not in finding him, but what to do with him after he's found.
Put that pipe out, Rockwell.
Now, naturally, we're not certain that it'll work. But the success or failure of the treatment may very well depend on how soon we're able to administer it. Under Colonel Halleck's command, you men will be in charge of the surgery. Now, as soon as he's found, Dr. Calder and I will fly to him in a helicopter and take over from there. Colonel?
Boy, I really bit it up there, didn't I? Tough crowd. Oh, boy.
As you know, this is our position here. Slaughtered cattle have been found here, 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 and here. The two motorists reported seeing him at this point here on Highway 93. And from the way he's been zigzagging back and forth, we can assume that Manning is somewhere here in the southern tip of Nevada.
Drunk.
And we're going to cover every inch of it until we find him.
It's with a little guy named
Here's the
Sprout.
procedure of operation. 6 observation planes were sent up from the Victorville Air Base and are now searching from the air. They will be in radio contact with me at all times.
Cool.
Captain Hamilton, you will divide your company into units of 25 men. And starting from our position here, you will fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head east. Captain Fraser, you will also divide your company into units of 25 men. Trucks will take them to the place where Highway 91 crosses the border of Nevada and Arizona.
Next to the Stockies.
You will then fan them out in an arc of 180 degrees and head westward. I will accompany one of your units. Are there any questions?
Is this going to be on the final?
What do we do when we spot him?
Run! To the radio. Now, when you see him, report to me immediately. I will relay the information to the helicopter of Dr. Lindstrom and Major Coulter, and they will rush to the spot to medically treat him. And now a word of warning.
He's
you
big.
are not to advance any closer to the giant than 50 feet. Your men will be well armed, but you are not to fire, except in the case of self-defense. Remember, stay away from him. The giant is potentially dangerous.
Have Jack and the Beanstalk ready for tomorrow, people.
You know, I think this is the oldest battalion I've ever seen.
Yeah. The Arthritis Squad. Lindy, headed for Paris.
Dust is deployed.
The Army's best stock footage is called to duty.
Hey, it looks like they must be visiting Keith Richards.
Oh, I jabbed it in my foot. Oh.
Was such a large hypodermic needle necessary?
I think so. Remember, he's over 60 feet tall.
Oh, that's right.
He might have to make more than one shot.
That's right, I forgot.
Hey.
Ah, there he is.
And so the Chamber of Commerce has decided to increase the annual advertising budget here in Las Vegas.
He's in the principal's office.
Well, it looks like the FSOOE, that stands for
Suey?
Flying Saucer Observers of Earth, have a competitor in the Seeing Strange Things department. And this time it's right here in Nevada. Now, it seems that 2 motorists driving south on Highway 93 barely missed a collision with, now get this,
Got it.
60-foot giant. What have you got to top that one?
Here's Barry's van.
Hello.
Calling ground unit 3.
This is observation plane King Nancy. Over.
Observation plane King Nancy. That's ground unit 3. Go
We're
ahead.
all coy and frilly. Over.
King Nancy?
He's just outside of Las Vegas and is moving toward the resort hotel section.
And, oh my God, he's got a big bag of loose change. I think he intends to use it.
Ground unit 3, ground unit 3. This is helicopter William X-ray. I heard the report.
Ceiling
from
fan
Alex.
okay.
We're changing our course. Should arrive in Las Vegas in about 14 minutes, off and clear.
Off and clear?
There he is. We see him. He's camping it up.
No, there he is.
Oh. Hey, out of my way, Habib. Say how to get your pants to fit.
Hey, come on. Hey, I'm just talking to my friend over here, all right?
Nice jammies.
Cute. Tighties.
Well, I think I'll go catch Siegfried and Roy. See you later, Habib.
Ooh. Say.
Oh, wow.
Well, I wouldn't kick her out of my tent for eating cows. Missed a spot.
Let me help you. Say, quick change.
Nope, that didn't make me happy. Still empty inside.
Oh no, he's gonna pee! Quick, over to the Tropicana!
Go! All right. Show's over, people. Nothing to see here. Move it along, folks. Let's go now. You two, move it along, big fella.
And what seemed like a joke or a prank but a few hours ago has now
Eating
become
crow
a
now,
reality.
buddy.
A reality in a king-size package over 60 feet tall.
Ooh, say.
Police Chief Benson has asked me to tell you to stay in your home. Stay in your home.
Okay.
The Army is rushing 2 doctors to Las Vegas by way of helicopter.
And that's plenty.
They apparently know what to do with the giant. What I'd like to know is, where did he come from?
How much further?
I gotta go.
Las Vegas in about 30 minutes.
Well, there's one thing we didn't give much thought to.
What's that?
Just how much of a job it's going to be to give him this shot. Think he's going to stand there and let us do it?
Did you get that giant lollipop?
I think I saw him in a Japanese dance troupe.
I am the king. Give me my crown. I'm going to have an imperial party.
I know this is the king and I.
Oh, it's an Imperial margarine commercial.
Butter.
Parquet.
Butter.
Parquet.
Listen, I may be big, but I still know what's tacky.
I renounce the throne.
You know what the orders are. The Army's not to shoot unless necessary. You're gonna let that monster run around loose.
He's just browsing.
Here comes the giant!
Hey! And he's camping it up to beat the band!
You know, I've always wanted to do this. I was just too small to punch anybody who laughed. Check this out.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe? I don't think so. Come to Papa.
Well, we've got this in tan with a strap.
Huh? Oh, anyone seen my contacts?
Are you going to stand by and let him destroy property?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, I was going to wear this shoe. What was I thinking? I'm really sick. Well, there's Circus.
He's attracted quite a little following there.
It's a giant vase. Oh, no. Where's the Chamber of Commerce? I'm new in town.
Boy, this is a gaudy-looking place.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Now, how do these people keep up with him? He's got a bigger stride. Ooh!
That hurts.
Have some celery. Don't forget to eat your greens.
Give you the back of my palm. Give you the back of my palm.
Danny Thomas! Oh, no! He hates Danny Thomas.
EO11, my foot.
Ha! Brought the house down.
True.
Yes.
We'll try to pick up some of the action and excitement through our window.
You stay here.
Huh? Oh, they used to do that.
Most people use cameras.
From the penny counter on the street, he must be... Wait a minute. Here he is!
Hey! He's beautiful!
Look at the size of that man.
Excuse me, could I get the time? Don't you dare touch the cowboy!
Huh? Yeah, come here, cop along, you crummy rotten. Whoa.
He hated the village people.
Mm-hmm.
We're over Las Vegas, Colonel Alex.
Oh, shoot, I forgot the giant cotton balls.
He's leaving the city, heading toward Boulder Dam.
Hi. Hey, look, you'll be the biggest guy by a dam site.
Careful, that kind of talk will get your arm ripped off.
Ooh, better remember that.
We are nearing the Arizona side of Boulder Dam. We'll cut him off when he tries to cross. Over.
He's just ahead of us, Colonel.
Over.
We'll try to stop him before he reaches the dam.
Over.
Right. Over and out.
Over.
Oh, he's so fair-skinned, he shouldn't be out in the sun so long. We're gotta get close enough to make a positive ID.
Does this bug you? Does this bug you? I'm not touching you.
Glenn? Is that you, Glenn?
It's Sneed.
Yeah, nothing compares to you. See?
I feel like I'm in there.
Get the needle ready.
heading down here.
Glenn, I need you to drop your sarong and turn around. It's Peter Garrett from Midnight Oil.
Oh, the power and the passion. There's toe there, Crow.
Oh. Hope they're gonna give him a pedicure.
Yeah. Are you allergic to any medications?
Do you recognize it?
We know you're up there. Come out or... Oh.
We want to help you to get well.
Hmm?
Do you understand?
No.
I'm Dr. Lindstrom. That's Major Carr. And this is Carol, your fiancée.
Remember Carol, the one with the
The first step into recovery is recognizing you have a problem.
Drive it in hard. We have to penetrate the bone in the first injection. I doubt if we get a second chance. You ready? 1.
It's like the Stooges.
2, 3.
Get the point, Glenn. Of course he is.
I would too. That's big for him. Ooh, and this is why lawn darts were taken off the market, people.
When I play the King and I, it's the King Kong and I.
As far as I'm concerned, the wedding is still on.
Come along, honey. You know, I always wanted to see Hoover Dam.
He walks kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like Red Fox.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, damn.
Down 3.
He's delightful. He's de lemon. He's de sugar-free.
Damn. Okay.
The doll?
Oh, funny.
Oh, that's really good.
Please put me down.
Okay, she loves me.
Oh!
She loves me now.
Oh, the arm.
She loves me. She loves me not.
Thanks for putting down the girl. Here's some bullets for you. Ooh, nice cannonball, but he didn't tuck in time. What do you give him on that, Crow?
I give him a 3.5.
Bummer.
Boy, did you see his skull on the pavement? It looked like a smashed pumpkin. Sorry. He's sorry.
Honey, let's go get a souvenir and get home.
Well, I guess this must be it.
Or is it?
Let's go.
Ooh.
Man, that was one humdinger of a doozy of a loser it was.
Yeah. It's like if I was that immense, I'd at least have a little more fun with it. Like, why couldn't the giant have picked up a city bus and used it like a harmonica or something?
Right.
Well, you know, you can grow to be 50 feet tall and still retain your sense of humor.
Right.
Others have. You know, personally, I would like to have seen him do more with the Vegas Strip. Well, I'm just blue skying right now. But wouldn't it have been nifty if he would have just put on that big shoe from the Silver Slipper, done a little Elton John impression, maybe used the Landmark Hotel as a maraca? I don't know. Gypsy?
I would have taken my head and made a hat.
So,
Well, yeah. Well, he could have become really good friends with Claus Oldenburg or something like that.
or he could have used the St. Louis Arch as sort of a makeshift chin-up bar.
Or use the 50-foot woman as a girlfriend.
How about using the Mitchell Corn Palace as a munchy, crunchy treat?
Or use an Ellis Chalmer thrashing machine as an epilating.
Or he could fashion the Houston Astrodome into a chapeau and stage a hat party with his being the grandest of all.
I think we're getting a little too silly.
Oh, I know. He could use the Transamerica building as a good place to fill his insurance needs.
Oh, what a little kiss-up.
Am not.
Okay, Okay, you guys hold it. We got some letters here to read, okay? This first one's real neat. It says, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Let's put this up on the still store there, Kamba. Okay, this says, Mystery Science Theater 3000 is the greatest show ever.
Oh, that's an excellent start.
Yep. I am a devoted fan, and I watch you every weekend. My only problem is that as each show nears its close, I feel the tears began to well in my eyes. Couldn't you maybe make the show longer? I think we could do that, guys.
Sure.
You want to try it? Okay. There. Okay. Pretty neat. And the really cool drawing. Put that. You see that? Isn't that neat, you guys?
Hey, wow, we look like we're in a Curious George book.
Cool. Oh, shall we put the address up on the screen, Joel?
Yep, please do that. That'd be
Send your
great.
letters to the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Information Club, Post Office Box 5325, Hopkins, Minnesota 55343.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a shot.
What do you think, sirs?
Look, if I want my opinion, I'll beat it out of me. Oh, push the button, Frank. I've got a tennis game later with the Chirping Hillbeast.
You know, I think if I were the amazing Colossal Man, I'd throw a pyramid party, with mine being the...
Don't even think about it, Frank.
No!
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joel can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robot roll call Cabot, Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crow. If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. I'm Joel Robinson. These are my bloods, Tom Servo and Crow.
Yo.
And we
Word.
decided to take the prefixes, root words, and suffixes of Mex-American food, add some new food types, mix them all up, and do what Madison Avenue does and find a whole new way to love the same old crap.
Yeah, like the pundits say, invent a new kind of Mexican junk food, and the world will make a run for your border.
Right, check this one out, okay?
Oh, look, spicy, peachy, battered chunga. Oh, that would be a spicy, lightly battered peach and a delicious, chewy chunga.
What the hell is a chonga?
Hey, come on, leave him alone. He's just getting into it. Try this one, Crow.
Oh, chickeny Gatorade Arita. Crispy dead chicken, Gatorade marinade, all wrapped in a tasty, toasty taquerito pita.
Okay, what do we have here? Oh, look, Bel Grande, cheesy.
Did we use cheesy yet?
It's
right
not
there.
yet. There it is.
Okay.
Okay, beefy, blue steak, taco. Oh, good, we're on a roll. Bel Roco, Poco, Loco, Rococo.
Hey, I'm running out of room.
That's okay. Keep flowing with the taco.
Ooh, it's Coco Moco. Good.
Olay.
Oh, lay off. Commercial sign in 15 seconds.
Oh, well, here's my favorite right here. Check this out.
Okay.
Beefy, peanut buster, Bel Grande.
Oh, you get a Mr. Misdemeanor for that beater.
Oh, Rita.
Oh, Rita.
Good night, Well, this one's the Pat, Marita, Fajita. There.
That's cute.
And then there's the Maria, Conchita, Alonzarito.
Cute. That's a good one.
Here's one of my favorites, the Emperor, Hirohito Rito, and the Curly Joe Dorito. And not to forget the Ed Hurlito Ito Dorito.
Made with fine craft jet-puffed miniature marshmallows. Oh, say, Joel, why do Americans rename Mexican food dishes?
Oh, it's just part of the American way, turning a neighboring country rich in culture and beauty into a goofy appetizer. Oops, I think the Mads are calling.
Yeah.
Happy hour is over, Taco Beelzebub. You know, in your little food talk, you failed to mention that breakfast is still the most important meal of the day. Isn't that right, Frank?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I usually try to have my breakfast first thing in the morning. Which for me is usually about 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, God, it hurts.
There. Why don't you run along and play, Frank?
Thanks, Steve.
He's in therapy. Well, anyway, our invention exchange this week is for family members who won't come in for breakfast. You bring breakfast to them with the breakfast bazooka. Oh, Frank, come in for breakfast.
I'm playing.
You died, Joe. This delicious meal has a flat trajectory and a muzzle velocity of 2,400 feet per second.
It's all part of this nutritious war.
What do you think?
What a coinky-dink. Our invention is based on a similar concept.
That's right. It's for the hurried youth of today. So busy, they sometimes forget to stuff their faces with toxic, chemically laced, life-shortening sugar snacks.
Yeah, it's called the Between Meal Mortar. Check it out.
Clear!
Look out, guys!
Wow. Oh, they say you never hear the snack with your name on it.
What do you think, sirs?
Well, Julia Childish, your experiment this week is an unwanted, uncalled for, unnecessary sequel to the amazing Colossal Man, War of the Colossal Beast. But first, a little musical nightmare from the Heart of Whiteness. Bon appetit.
Oh, cripes, these buffets on my body are so reasonable, you know.
Marge and I came here
you
one
gotta-
time, we brought them in, and
Oh,
I didn't
cripes,
get
you gotta
fooled up
try
at all.
some of their Rice Krispies down by the belly button.
Let's get it out of my valves.
Hey.
Oh, Mr. Natural. I remember him from Zap Comics.
Hey!
Remember that?
Con LTD and the new power generation.
Con!
And the Republican High School Marching Band.
Betty Luster, was she married to Martin Sheen?
I think so.
Oh, look at that guy. Apple Crusher!
What does ASC mean?
A sick cookie.
Oh.
Come on and buy some crap from us. You know that you want to, and the white race will salute you as you prance and gallop. Thank you.
Huh?
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Well, it's not mutual.
What do you mean, who's talking?
Yeah.
It's me, that's who, Mr. B. Natural. The second note from the left. As natural a B as you ever see.
Joel, I'm scared.
Hold the music.
Oh, thank
Maybe we can make things a little clearer around here.
you.
How's that?
It stinks.
Move in a little closer, friend.
No,
Let's
don't.
get acquainted.
No, let's not.
Mr. Be Natural, at your service.
Evil.
The spirit of music,
She's
that's
evil.
Me. The spirit of fun in music. And I've been around an awful long time. Knew your father, I did.
Hey, leave my father out of this.
And don't be too sure I wasn't in the garden with Mr. and Mrs. Adam.
You were the
Why,
snake.
you should know me. The spirit of music's inside all of you.
No, I bathe.
In you. In all of you. Right there. Waiting to be found. Waiting to be expressed.
Waiting to die.
All you gotta do is to want music. To want the fun of it.
It's great.
And when you do, just call on me and I'll pop right out to help you.
No, that's okay.
Generally, I live on this music staff. But when I get a message for help, I go off to appear before people.
Is this Liberace's
Especially
mom?
young people when I think I can do them some good. I've
Wonderful.
known an awful lot of people in my time. Got a whale of a lot of swell stories to tell.
I bet.
One of the nicest is about my good friend Buzz
Oh.
Turner. Little guy I first met when he was in junior high.
Mr.
Well,
B, you're hot.
Want to see what happened?
No.
Come on. Let's go meet Buzz.
That's okay.
Ah!
Don't do that.
Gee. Oh.
I got a bad
Did you ever
feeling.
notice the excitement in a school Carter at the end of the day's
Oh,
class?
yeah.
More energy than you can shake a stick at. The kind of energy that makes fun and laughter and music.
Hey, tone it down, lady.
All there, with all their young energy. The first time I really met Buzz Turner, including Jeannie, the cutest girl in school, including Buzz. Nothing much wrong with Buzz.
Except his
a
hair.
good 12-year-old kid with a lot of normal 12-year-old problems.
Buzz was a slacker.
Just a little shy, maybe. Wondering what it takes to become part of the group. To really belong.
Conform.
Buzz was searching.
Conform.
The kid is searching for the right answers. It hurts a little.
Hurts,
How do you like
don't
the
it?
new clarinet, Jim? Hey.
Oh, let's see, Fred.
Got it from the Franklin Mint.
You should hear the tone. Wow.
Hey, Peg, want to see the step I was telling you about? Oh, sure.
It's a
Come on,
goose
follow
step.
me. Makes the music, huh?
All right, let's go.
Thanks, bye.
That's not how you play it.
Hey.
Oh, to be like,
He's got a gun!
Oh, no.
Hey,
They
gang,
got a
tell
gun
you
there.
what. How about coming by my house for a while? I got some great new records.
Not me, Jeannie. Band practice. I wouldn't miss it for anything. I'm bucking for the first clarinet chair.
Oh, do you
Come on,
dare?
Betty, grab your horn. We'll be late.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
They're a fun group.
These records are the greatest. Let's see now. We've got two. Wanna come?
Yeah.
We can dance.
Don't hit me.
No, thanks.
No.
Well, I mean, I got some reading to do. You know, that big history essay.
But that's not due for 2 weeks.
I know, Jeannie. I want
I
to get
gotta
started.
finish my letter to
Oh.
Jodie Foster.
Well, come on then. Okay. What are we waiting for?
Yeah.
That hurt. I'm all messed up inside. If only an androgynous man would come and visit me.
I better wash my gym clothes. It's been 6 months. Oh,
Meanwhile, the Midvale police visit his locker. Find out why they call him Buzz. He's coming out of the closet.
This boy might be needing me. Well, that's what I'm here for.
I feel ill.
Me too.
Better wait till he calls on me, though. Till he reaches for the spirit.
Calls for Satan.
All right, dear.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Thanks,
weirdo
Pop.
loose in the school.
Yeah.
He was hiding in
don't
Junior's
forget the
locker.
cake.
We
There's
gotta
cake
call the
for you.
police. Wait, I'm not really. I
Okay,
wouldn't want
bye.
you to hang up. I'm not.
Nice
Oh,
house.
they live in Pee Wee's Playhouse?
So early, dear? Yeah, I got some reading. Well, it's such a beautiful day. Daddy won't be home till
I'm
6.
feeling
No,
very
Mom,
sebaceous
no, I
today, Mom.
better go up to my room and do the reading. All right, son. Buzz?
This time, don't make so much
Maybe
noise
we'll all
when you
go for a
read.
nice ride after dinner if Daddy's not too tired. Okay.
Why does my kid have to be such a dud? I was popular.
Where'd you come from?
Bellevue.
Up there somewhere. Do I look funny?
You look hot.
Well, it's kind of a surprise.
I'll say.
Mr. B. what?
Natural. Shouldn't be surprised, boy. Whether you know it or not, you sent for me. When you reached for that music over there to make you feel better, I got your message. You awakened me.
So I'm attracted to guys
been
now?
hiding here in my room all that time? and I
You've
never
seen
even
me
noticed?
do everything?
No, boy, I don't mean that. I mean, you awakened the spirit of music inside you. That's me.
He played the devil's
Spirit of
tritone.
music. That's my name, boy. Be natural.
Oh,
Why, there's
Mr.
nothing
Lady,
more
I...
natural
Oh,
than
Miss...
feelings
oh.
of music inside of people. Look here, boy.
Yeah.
You sing a baby a lullaby, and it coos.
The lullaby,
That's
bye.
what your feelings
Oh,
with music
go
is,
away.
as natural as you can be.
Gee, I don't know, Mr. B. Well, I guess I like music,
with the
okay.
thing, just please
I
leave.
don't know
Oh,
about making music myself. I don't think I'd be any good.
A boy talking like that. Blasphemy!
Spanking time.
Look here. I've been visiting with an 8-year-old friend of mine who woke me up recently.
No.
Talked him into playing the French horn, I did. You should hear him. Boom, 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 boom.
He sucks, Mr. B. Natural.
To do it like that. Because he wanted to. He wanted the fun of it. That's why he can play that piece so easy. Wait till he grows up and finds out how hard it is.
That's very clever. Mom! Mom!
Because he's young. He's not afraid.
Wish I could.
Wear tights and prance around.
Wish I could get in a band or something and be as... be like Fred is.
Now, none of that. None of that. I'm here to help you. Not to help you feel sorry for yourself. Sure you can be popular.
Oh, Mr.
Sure you can be in a
B.
band. And when do you see the kicks you'll get out of it, Buzz?
Kicks.
The glamour of the uniform. Kicks. The thrill of traveling for band competitions.
The all-night coke jags and cheap hotels.
Just like being a member of a football team. And most of all, Buzz, fun.
That's nice. Mom!
If you want me to, if you'll keep me awake, inside there.
Bad touch.
Are you a musician, Mr. B? You play any instruments?
No, I'm in marketing.
They're members of my family, boy. I love them all. Watch. Presto. Allegro.
Mom!
Pace.
Don't hurt me.
Gosh, Mr. B, you even talk music.
You be
Anybody
bad.
can, Buzz. Be natural. Talk out what you feel with music. Look here. Do you think this is just a trumpet? No.
It's a bomb.
It's the feelings you want to feel. The things you want to say to the world. Put a trumpet to your lips and it becomes pride. Confidence. The mood of a happy king.
Oh my God, please say this isn't happening.
It's a happy king?
Mr. B, shame on you. Having you no sense of decency?
The clarinet's not just a clarinet. It's a happy smile.
He's so perky. Killer.
See, Buzz, it's really fun to be psychotic.
A trombone can let you show the world a big laugh.
Oh, no. Why, Joel, why?
When you want to show dignity, Buzz, try a French horn.
Mr. B, what would you know about dignity?
Tights and a hat.
Buzz? When you want to feel as big as a giant, blow a sousaphone.
Now you're living in your own fantasy world. We're in a whole weird area here.
Put them all together, Buzz, and you have any mood you want. You have fun.
I'll talk. Don't hurt me.
You know, I think Oscar Wilde only wished he was this gay, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, please accept our sincere apology for all of this. Please.
Forget music, I want to dance!
You like music? Sure sounds like fun, and I'd like to have some of it too, if I can.
Don't touch me.
Big step, boy. You want it. My boy was all wound up, he was.
Your
Told them
boy?
all the bandmaster told him. How a boy could learn discipline and coordination and confidence through music. And make a personality grow.
He said my face was practically made for trumpet. I want to learn, Dad. Honest.
I want to wear leotards and a Peter Pan hat, Mom, Dad.
Seems like you really do at that, son.
If you don't think there's a family headed for the music store,
It's David Bowie.
then you don't know parents who understand what it takes to make a child happy.
You missed your
Here you are,
last
Donna.
payments,
A half dozen
Pops.
new reeds for your saxophone. By the way, how are you doing in the 5th grade band in school?
Oh, swell. I got first chair.
Congratulations. That's fine, young lady.
Goodbye.
Don't
patronize me, old man.
Hello?
You want to
Can I
ask
help
you some
Yes, I believe
questions?
so. The boy here would like to start on the trumpet. Well, you're joining a mighty happy family, young
I
man.
could
Perhaps my
use
son won't
one.
like my bringing this up, but I imagine a good trumpet would put quite a dent in his dad's checkbook, huh?
Yeah, if he starts
Not
hitting you with it.
necessarily. All the better music dealers have a trial purchase plan. You are simply making a small investment in your son's lifetime personality.
Now, put away the grease gun and show me something
And
cheap.
with this boy's enthusiasm, he can't miss.
All right, let's look at some horns.
Hey, this is the plot from Golden Boy.
Now, this trumpet is made by the world's largest manufacturer.
Now, cut to the
Oh,
chase.
I
How
don't think
much?
the make is important, is it?
Buzz, I don't think the make matters much.
There.
Doesn't matter much.
Mom, Dad, tell me you heard
I
that.
told you, boy, the most fun comes from the most skilled playing. And the most skill comes only from an instrument designed to give you the best sound possible. It sure does matter.
Oh, excuse me, sexless man
What
woman.
care goes into making a really superior instrument? You gotta inspect your horn, boy.
And wash it every day.
You ought to take a look at a factory that makes top quality instruments.
Oh, may I?
Let me tell you what goes into the making of the best instruments.
You see? The dealer has the same idea. You listen to him, Buzz.
Or I'll kill you.
The instrument with the best sound comes out of plants that combine
Oh,
modern
crepes.
equipment
Polish,
with
polish,
precision
polish. That's all I do all day.
Precision finishes the most
No noise
intricate
there.
parts.
This thing works.
Superior workmanship
What the hell
like
is
this
going on here?
is possible because no
Toot,
one
toot,
man
toot,
builds an
toot.
instrument.
These will make lovely
Each
noises
operation
someday.
checks on the
Toot,
previous
toot,
one,
toot.
and each operation is performed by an expert in that phase.
Work faster, Grandma!
This man does things he's not proud of.
Make the best instrument. If that craftsman stopped spinning that sousaphone bell for a second, he would completely change the quality of the instrument.
The faces of those he's wronged float up at him.
Hey, it's Leo
A
Gorsi.
manufacturer of
all
quality
grown up.
instruments is equipped to produce the best sound. He realizes that you play the inside of an instrument, not the outside. So
Good
he
point.
takes care to produce a smooth finish inside that will not obstruct sound through such methods as hydraulic expansion of curved.
Oh, that feels good.
The best instruments are uniform. Every one is exactly like every other of the same kind.
Just like you and me.
Valves must be ground with utmost accuracy for smooth, easy playing. Out of this unseemly, unfinished heap,
Honey
with the
West.
skill and experience, will come a row of gleaming, high-quality saxophones.
Come on now,
There
watch
is
the
the
red
high
man.
skill
Watch
of
for the red man. You're wrong.
For instance, that produces a seamless bell, further removing sound resistance, giving to the finished Coprion instrument an ease of playing and a tone quality that is unmatched.
Extra value is what you get when you play the
One
coronet.
manufacturer develops the highest quality instruments.
This trumpet is
Thorough testing
flatlining.
assures their best performance. Testing to analyze the
In a
tone,
gas chamber?
to measure the sound for accuracy to a tiny fraction of a semitone. This is
Oh,
the
cripes.
care,
We gotta work
the
faster.
skill,
Hurry up, Marty.
Oh, we got a long way to go.
You got so many of these stories. They're just so shiny.
quality instrument.
Let's break.
This instrument will make music fun for you, young fella.
It was handmade by an
Now
old
you're all
woman.
set. Good luck, and I'll see you in the band.
Wait a minute. I didn't say I'd take it.
Well, sir,
We
he
built
was
them.
really on his way now. I had done my part. The spirit of music was a natural thing with him now. For the rest of the story, I could just sit back and watch the training.
And rake in the cash.
Watch him open up as a new person.
Oh, no, Jerry. You're blowing the big end. Yeah, like that.
Oh, good. Am I hip yet? When do the chicks start coming around?
In the months that led to graduation, all the things happened to Buzz that we knew would happen. He was ready to really belong now.
But the
By
rules
the
had
time he reached
changed.
high school, he would be ready to take that big solo.
He'd jam with his imaginary friend.
Now the poor kid grandstands at every opportunity.
Sucks, doesn't he?
Hey, if you get near a song, play it.
Enough! What is this, Flight of the Bubblehead? Come on! Stop!
Sorry. I thought they were trading fours there. We're really, really wide. We're really, 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 really wide. Wide, we're wide. We're really, really wide. Oh, it's Satchmo. What do you know?
Say, that guy's got a way with a ballad.
Let me tell you.
Well, the old clock on the wall says that that's all from the Stridex medicated band hour.
It's a little like Leigh Cameron there. This was before his collaboration with Gil Evans. Thank you.
It stinks!
But in real life, Johnny is last chair with the preschool band.
To express himself. No one expresses more naturally than a child. And there is no more natural expression.
Get out of here.
Now, was Mr. B Natural a man or a woman?
Oh, definitely a man.
Oh, no.
No, man. Definitely a man.
The child.
It's a woman, a she, and it's a Sheila.
Hey, you guys, take it easy. You're never going to get anywhere that way. Let's just get organized. I'll give you both 2 minutes to state your case and then time for a short rebuttal. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, standard debate rules. I will act as arbiter. On my mark, begin Mr. Crow.
Mr. B. Natural was a woman. Of this, there can be no doubt.
Not a chance, fat
Hey, that's 1 penalty point for Mr. Servo. Mr. Crow, begin again.
Thank you, Commissioner. We are compelled to look on the Mr. moniker as merely a whimsical, contrived characterization in the spirit of Peter Pan, played convincingly by the late Murray Martin, and the late Kathy Rigby, and the late Sandy Duncan.
Get to the point, Mr. Robot.
The point, sir, is breasts. Yes, Mr. B. Natural had breasts. A decidedly unnatural thing for a man to have, don't you think, Mr. Servo? When one takes into account the short jacket, the shiny leotard, the wide hips, unless one is wildly confused, as my colleague seems to be, one concludes, naturally, that Mr. B. Natural is indeed a wonderful, sprightly, albeit annoying, woman.
Thank you, Mr. T. Robot. Your response, Mr. Servo.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Utley. Ignoring the aromatic contumely held at me by my less than erudite confrere, no doubt places a thin veil before an attributious temperament.
Mr. Servo, I'm warning you, no William F. Buckley impersonations under threat of a point reduction.
Okay, sorry. Mr. B. Natural, what a guy. Yes, Mr. B. Natural is a decidedly modern man. Ignoring the constrictions placed upon him by modern society, Mr. B. Natural dresses as he does, just as he sees fit. If this means dressing in a shimmering leotard and a powder blue note-spangled jacket and climbing through the windows of young troubled middle schoolers to play clarinet with them till the wee hours, waking them the next day to whisper in their tender ears, I say more power to him.
Mr. Servo, you're evading the question.
If by this, sir, you mean that Mr. B. Natural is a man, I challenge you to come up with any compelling evidence to the contrary. They named him Mr., and I, for one, have faith that they knew what they were doing. You might as well just ask me to prove that a fish is a fish. Gentlemen, it just is. As for these phantom breasts Mr. Robot claims to have seen, I say phooey carflooey. Perhaps he's been in space too long. Gentlemen, Mr. B. Natural is just that. Here's wishing we could all be a little bit more like him. I yield the floor.
Mr. T. Boat, you have 20 minutes to rebut.
Mr. Servo, you have got to be kidding me! Let's assume for the moment that Mr. B. Natural is a man. My heavens, what a confusing message to send to little kids. Already there's the painful feeling of isolation, the horrible scarring acne, and Mr. Servo here would have us place a cross-dressing man with a clarinet slap dab in their bedrooms. Why not men in little Bo Peep costumes with stinky cigars explaining the facts of life to our unsuspecting daughters? I, for one, was
Mr.
not
Servo,
like...
your rebuttal.
Yes, why not, Mr. Crow? I don't think we should stop there. Let's break down all the barriers. Hairy men in Spartan costumes holding bake sales on shady boulevards. Naked jockstrap wrestling. Big wonderful...
Gentlemen, I have commercial sign. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't want any more.
Hey, I am right.
And your whole argument falls apart.
Colossal breath, see?
They want beast. Beast.
To prove how tough this foot is, we're pitting it against the amazing Colossal Beast.
Breast and beast.
Tech War?
Yes, Beck War, the William Shatner novel.
It's Tech War.
Never mind.
Cute joke, though. Oh, boy, we're watching, okay? This has got to be Albert Glasser here. Music. It's peppy. In a turgid sort of way.
Hey, it's Ralph Macchio as the Colossal Kid.
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, and he's being chased by credits.
Hey, what's the I stand for?
I am so ashamed.
Music composed and conducted by Albert Glasser.
A domino guy, and he's under quota.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Oh. Poor guy. Dun-dun. Oh, the great George Worthing Yates wrote the screenplay. Oh, look, Paul Westerberg is the film editor up there.
Neat little flower. Cool. Pretty. That's got to be it for the credits.
Yeah, that's about it.
Get to the movie.
Oh, my heart.
Boy, should have seen that one coming.
Hey, look out for the dip in the road.
Oh, no, they got the truck wet. They're already over budget.
Oh, I see. Now the swimming portion of the trucker's triathlon.
Hey, lighten up. You just ran out of gas, buddy. It's not that big of a deal.
Buddy.
Hey, wait a minute. This is Touch of Evil.
Quinlan's a good cop.
All citizens must walk with their heads downcast. Thank you.
I'm here for the old Gringo auditions.
He does a great peck.
Anybody home?
Nobody lives here. It's an office, buddy.
This is where I report a stolen car.
Yes, senor. It's Mayberry, Mexican style.
What is your name? Swanson. I'm running a gun club back in
And
the
I
hills.
talk hard and fast.
Swanson.
No, actually, it's Steinbeck. I was up in Salinas pretending I was poor.
Dark green stake bed truck. 10.5, California license. Loaded with groceries.
All the candy.
Where was it taken from? Yeah, that's a hard question to answer. Look, here's what happened.
Okay.
The season opens next week, and I'm expecting a crowd down.
So you were
So I was
expecting...
stocking up on supplies, bringing this truckload of groceries down from Calexico.
Yeah, what
Get
kind
the
of...
picture?
Yes, but...
Well, I'd left the club station wagon in San Felipe. Get a new rear end put in.
Oh, did you ever think
So
of
when
a...
I got there, I had to stop and pick that up, too.
Yeah,
Get
but
the picture?
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't run two cars. So
Oh,
I
that's
hired
what-
this kid to drive the truck. Started him out, a 3 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
Followed him in the station wagon. Get the picture?
Oh, sure I do,
Well, he
but
was
it was...
supposed to meet me here. He hasn't arrived yet, and that was yesterday.
Well, that would mean
Have you
he's
looked
in
for
a-
him? Everywhere.
Then he must have gone back to the club.
Well, I just came from there.
Then you must have passed him up somewhere on the road from San Felipe.
If I passed him on the road, don't you think I'd know my own truck?
Get your greasy white
I'm
paws
sure
off
you
my
would, senor.
desk.
But what if it went off the road?
There's no place he can pull off the road without getting stuck in the sand.
Then how could your truck be lost?
If it wasn't lost, would I be coming to you?
Third base.
That is a good question, senor. Tell me about this boy that was driving it. What's his name?
Miguel something or other. 15, 16 years old, dark, thin, about so high.
Well, senor, you
You
just
know him,
described
Mr.
me.
Yes.
Come across the street with me, senor.
We'll buy you a new boy.
Pat Boone's going through the liquor cabinet.
This is stupid. There's no F in morphine.
Yeah, let's see here. Little crystal methadone. Oh, no, I was just cleaning. It's just dusting it.
That's him. Where's my truck?
Here, let me.
Momento. What's the matter with
Where's
me?
his truck?
Doctor, ¿qué cree usted que tiene el chamaco?
El chamaco está muy grave. Aún no ha recuperado de su tensión nerviosa, señor.
Did you get that?
Miguel is a very sick boy. He's suffering from shock.
What from?
¿Qué cree usted que fue la causa, doctor?
Pues, quién sabe.
He said something shocked him.
Nobody seems to know.
What did you do with my truck?
Here, let me. What did you do with his truck?
Miguel, el señor quiere saber qué hizo con el camión. Contéstele. ¿Qué hizo con el camión? ¿Qué te pasó?
Quiet, I'm seeing Bernadette.
Yes? Yes, yes. He says, get your elbow off my chest.
Más fuerte.
Beware the dwarf.
Si
Halitosis.
se pone mejor el paciente, haga favor de notificarme, ¿eh?
Muy bien, así lo haré.
What do you say?
It's no use. If he gets any better, the doctor will let us know. Come with me. I will take you to the place where he was found.
We could pump his stomach, but I don't think we'd find your truck.
Will young Miguel be cured? And what about the pickup truck? Tune in tomorrow. Yes, you'll drive to the mutated monster scenes in style in the new 1953 DeSoto.
like to have lunch with me here, senor? A little picnic?
He asked me.
Hmm. Well, looks like a ton of chili to me.
Was it your truck made these tracks?
No, 'twas Beauty killed the beast.
Must have. I had 2 new retreads like that on the rear.
Huh? Came down the road, they got stuck.
Yeah. Then where'd it go?
Straight up in the air, it looks like.
Look, that truck had a radio and a heater, but it didn't have wings.
What's
Now you're
the
gonna find it,
Spanish
or
word
aren't
for
you?
bite me?
Look, senor, I am just a country policeman. I am paid to keep the peace. If someone steals, I try to catch the thief and put him in jail, like it says in the book. But about this, senor, I don't know. The book doesn't say anything about a thing like this.
Well, we're writing the book right now, pal.
Hey, let's drag Clarence Thomas's name through there.
Noise pollution. By 1970, this could be our nation's #1 problem.
Guests of the amazing Colossal Beast stay at the Beverly Hilton.
And that's the latest report on the international scene. Now, on the lighter side of the news.
There was a young man from
A
Nantucket.
dispatch from Guavas, Mexico, says that Mr. John Swanson is having a little trouble collecting insurance on his stolen truck. What happened to it?
Oh, she's a social
Well, according
drinker.
to his claim report, it disappeared without leaving any tracks. Mr. Swanson says something must have carried off his truck. Now, what could have carried off his truck?
Ha ha, that's whimsical.
And here in Los Angeles, the city council has decided to vote upon the referendum for increasing the pay of teachers. With the interest that has recently been aroused regarding the importance
Hello?
of better schools,
I'm out of tonic.
it is possible
Operator, I want to place a person-to-person call to Mr. John Swanson in Guavos, Mexico. I'll hold the line.
You are holding the line.
I'm getting me a good lawyer. And if one ain't enough, I'm getting 2. I'm gonna make that insurance company pay up and pay up fast. I'm taking him to court by the...
Who am I kidding? I love you.
I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't blow my top like that.
You don't have
when
a
somebody
top.
calls me a liar, I...
Sorry, time's up. Thanks for playing.
Me.
Joyce Manning.
Yes, you must be Major Baird. Please come in.
Thank you.
Who's the stiff?
This is Mr. Swanson, Major Baird.
How do you do, sir?
Hit the road,
Please be
Pops.
seated.
Thank you.
Would you like a drink?
No, thanks.
Mr. Swanson was good enough to come up here and tell me of his experience.
Yeah, it was a mere nothing. I had to be in Los Angeles anyway today to see the insurance people.
Have I missed much?
Well, he tells me that he wasn't there to see what happened to his truck.
No, I guess I got there just too late.
Oh, I
Besides
sense
the
the
trucks
irony.
not being there, did you see anything unusual?
Like what?
Tracks in the sand.
There were car tracks, sure.
But no animal tracks?
Animal tracks?
Human footprints, Mr. Swanson.
What's so unusual about that?
These would be the tracks of a big man, a very big man.
We're talking big.
There were Miguel's. I don't get the picture. How big do you mean?
Very big.
Dom DeLuise big?
10 times as big as you.
You trying to kid me?
Hey, I'm
Not
drunk,
at
but
all.
not that drunk.
I'm trying to find my brother.
He got a bad dose of radiation poisoning in the course of
Is there a
testing a
good dose?
plutonium bomb. He started growing at the rate of 8 to 10 feet a day.
He blew his mind out
You
in
may
a
have read about
car.
him.
Sure, Colonel Glenn Manning, the Colossal man. I remember.
Hey.
Glenn had reached a height of over 60 feet when he disappeared.
I'll have what she's
Didn't he
having.
get shot and fall off a Boulder Dam and get killed?
That's right. But Miss Manning seems to have an idea that he survived both the artillery fire and the fall.
You see, she lives in
That is
denial.
what you're getting at, isn't it?
I'll leave it up to Mr. Swanson. Wouldn't that account for the disappearance of your truck?
Look, lady, leave me out of this. I didn't see no footprints. I didn't see no giant. I didn't see anything. I've got enough trouble with the insurance company as it is. Get the picture? Now,
I've
I
had
gotta
enough
go.
hurt in my life.
Can you think of anyone else who might help me?
There's a boy named Miguel down there, but he's not doing any talking. Doctor said he's suffering from shock or something. I'm sorry I can't do you more good, Miss Manning.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Swanson.
Oh, say, can I have a to-go cup for that
Goodbye.
gin?
Hadn't you better give him up, Miss Manning? The Army did some time ago.
You never found his body.
The river below the dam is a mile deep in some places. His body's down there somewhere, and it'll show up in time. You think Glenn made his way down that river somehow and reached the Gulf of California, don't you?
The whole sequel depends on
Believe me,
it.
it's impossible. I was in charge of the search for him, and I know. The medical authorities all agree no man, no matter what his size,
Is an island?
could take those 2 bazooka charges in a drop of over 700 feet.
And not wanted every night.
Do it alive. Well, those are the facts.
Your brother died a watery death. Well, gotta go.
Take my advice and face them.
I shall, Major. Well, thank you for coming. I'm afraid it wasn't worth your while.
It could be if you'd have dinner with me this evening.
Whoa,
I'd
down,
like to,
boy.
but I can't. I'm leaving for Mexico right away.
Oh,
Goodbye.
man, I blew it.
Bye.
Stupid. Oh.
What a dink.
Life is kind of different in Grover's Corneros.
It could be worth my while if you had dinner with me tonight.
Oh, just snap out of it.
That is the boy, Miguel.
Has he told you anything yet?
No. But you can question him if you like. He's supposed to speak a little English.
Or at least that's what the resume said.
Miguel.
His name is Moisha.
You see, señorita. You better come with me. I will find a place for you to spend the night.
I know.
Thanks, but I'm going to stay here.
All night?
So long as necessary.
Then my wife better get you something to eat.
Thank you.
Okay, Miguel, move over. I'm hopping in.
He said gob, and then he said good, and then he died.
Run. No. Run.
Oh, swim, run, huge. Dean, no, stop.
What is it, Miguel?
First word sounds like.
Hey, he sounds like Eeyore.
Sergeant!
Could you shut him up? I'm trying to sleep.
Get in here. This is hysterical.
What now? Geez, can't leave you two alone.
Huh? Oil can? Oil can?
He's crying for his mother. Her name was Ah.
I do not understand what he's trying to say, señorita. Call me if he speaks again.
He spoke again.
Oh, I get it. He's channeling Francis Farmer.
You get it?
Shouldn't eat chili peppers. They burn his gut.
You get it? You get it?
I had jello today.
All right, you got the
What
part.
do you mean?
It's hard to say.
It's a guy
Oh,
thing.
Broom, what is that?
It's a big fellow, like an ogre in a story. A monster, a
Oh, Frank
giant.
Gwynn?
He must have been dreaming.
Was it a giant, Miguel?
Did it
Was
make
it
you
a giant
mad?
man?
Did it make you mean mad?
Was it Miguel?
Might have better luck when he's awake.
That's our boy. We'll be back after these words.
I remember this scene.
Hey, it's the guy that was standing next to Oswald when he got
I
shot.
got your phone call. This is Dr. Carmichael. He's head of our
Dr.
radiation
Carmichael.
exposure. He's very much interested in your brother's case.
I only hope I can do something for him, Miss Manning.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Carmichael, Major Baird, this is Sergeant Murillo of the Mexican State Police.
Where was it the boy saw the colossal man? The giant? El Hombrón? He has not been able to tell us.
The sergeant can show you where the truck disappeared, though.
Si, senor. Won't you get in my automobile? Fine.
Fine, but I don't want to ride in back. I've always got to ride in back.
100 years of solitude, 100 years of solitude. Take one down, pass it around. 99 years of solitude.
These tracks were made by the truck he was driving.
The truck apparently skidded into the water. Never drove out.
Thank you, Mr. Obvious.
What do you think, Mark?
What did happen to Oswald?
It seems like pretty meager evidence to conclude because a truck disappeared that the colossal man's still alive.
Oh my God, her arms! Oh,
I'm sure there's some logical explanation.
Señores! Señores! Come quickly!
Hmm? Look at these cute tadpoles.
That is a very big footprint.
Major Baird, is that enough logic for you?
The foot that made that print is about
Oh, I'd say,
10 times the size of a normal man. That would make him about 60 feet tall.
Glenn was 60 feet tall.
Think there's a connection? Nah.
He must have gone that way, to the mountains.
To the prairie, to the oceans, white with foam.
He always summers in the mountains. He stays at the beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
You think he could be up in those mountains?
Yes, it could be. There are no people up there. Well, let's drive slowly. Maybe we could find some more footprints.
Hey, you think there's someplace to eat around here? I could really go for a Jack in the Box right now.
Yeah, that'd be
We
good.
could get a four-door next time.
One of those breakfast buses.
Just double clutch.
Really?
Just get it out of there. Yeah.
Just grind it and find it. That's right. Spare us nothing, Bert. Let's get out of here.
3 Jacks and a Jill and 3 Jills in a Jeep.
Oh, Joe!
On American Classics.
Who's that guy with the big head?
Big head!
Big head.
Who's that guy with the big head?
Big head!
Big head.
Big head! Big head!
Yeah. Woo.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that'd
pretty
be
good,
cool.
but let's try it again and let's try to stay in the same key and begin at the same time, okay?
All right, yeah. That's
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Oh, let's try it again.
Okay.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Crow, would you cut that out?
I'm not doing anything.
Joel, it's not us. It sounds like it's coming from outside the ship.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Cambach, give me rocket number 9 quick. I want to see an exterior of the ship.
Oh, there you are. I heard music. Say, you weren't talking about me, were you?
Oh.
Get your head. Oh, hi, Glenn. Good to see you again. How you been, buddy?
Yeah. Did you ever find out about that whole share rib thing?
Hey, Crow, come on, take it easy. Mr. Manning doesn't have time for your little shenanigans. Hey, you know what? We were just watching an experiment about you, Glenn.
I'm sorry. I walked all the way over from the other side of the planet. You know, I've been picking up transmissions of your experiments since I saw you last time. I had a whole head full of goofy dental work. You know, I'm a little torqued off about this whole cheesy sequel thing.
Yeah, we were all wondering why you weren't in this one.
That's what I'm going on about. You know, I create this role, do this work in the first film. Everybody loves my work. Excuse me. And then, you know, everything's going great. Bert and I are good friends. And then the studio's going to do a sequel. I figure it's a done deal, basically, right? I mean, I'm the perfect man for the job. But then the phone stops ringing. People I thought were my friends don't even look me in the eye anymore. And then they pulled a Roger Moore on me, is what they did. I thought I was going to be in the film, and then nothing. And I'm sorry. It's show business. I could go on for hours, but I didn't come here to bore. I'm sorry.
Well, why did you come here, big guy?
Oh, it was because I had something. I forgot it. I don't have any pockets. It's kind of hard to. Whoa, oh, I'm getting kind of a weird signal there. It's probably coming off your satellite dish. It's Golden Girls. Yeah, I'm gonna hang around outside here if you don't mind. I kind of have a thing for B. Arthur. I'll just hang and wait.
We gotta move this on!
52 years of solitude, 52 years of solitude. I like that.
I love it.
Gabby will like it.
Excuse me, I'll just be a minute. I'm cramping up here. Excuse me.
It's been that chonga.
What do you see, Luis? There are no more footprints. The ground is too hard here. But I see something over there.
Look, it's a big turd with truck parts in it. Oh, Glenn's eating.
Hey, there's a Hard Rock Cafe over there. They're everywhere now.
Oh no! Glenn passed a truck on the highway. I mean, he passed a truck on the highway.
This must be part of Swanson's missing truck.
No, this is another truck, senorita. Swanson's truck is dark green bed steak, 1.5 tons.
Yeah, but it's bound to change color after it's been through his system.
Tom, will you stop with the crap jokes, please?
Hey, Wally Coyote must be up there to change the subject.
Hey, want a Rolling Rock? Just kidding. Can't help it.
Nothing but a rock slide. It is getting late. We better go home. It is not good to be here after dark.
That's right, you cannot trust me after dark.
I was getting tired anyway.
Man, it's been a big day, huh? What did you think of those big rocks? What were they all about anyway? Oh, let's knock off.
And the Grinch peered down with his little dog Max.
Partner Conniff, New York City.
Just pretend to eat it, fold it in your napkin and say,
Oh, no thanks.
No. I'm going to get the Aztec two-step as it is.
Sorry to be so long.
Bragger.
But I just talked to the Mexican military authorities on the phone.
Couldn't understand a word.
Troops and artillery standing by. All we have to do is pinpoint the Colossal man, and they'll move in on him.
He might come willingly if we reasoned with him.
How do you reason with a 60-foot giant?
It's possible he'd listen to somebody he knows well, like Miss Manning. Why not try
Eat your fajita and shut up.
No, I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Would someone please pass the
Please
sour
let me
cream?
try at least.
No, I'm sorry.
Be reasonable. If you use force on him, somebody will get hurt.
No, we're closed. Sorry.
Very well, then. I'll go alone.
And I'll force myself on him.
Wait, Miss Manning. Miss Manning. I didn't ask for this job. I was assigned to it. And if I'm going to get it done, I'll have to handle it my own way.
Well, it seems to me your way is going to hurt him more than help him.
I have to think of the safety of others as well as him. That goes for you, too.
It's my way or the highway,
I'm to forget
ma'am.
he's my brother and do nothing, I suppose.
It's natural for you to be concerned about him. Can't you let it go at that? Well, you don't even know if he'll recognize you or not.
He won't even be able to see you.
We'll see about it tomorrow when the soldiers arrive.
Today, please, before they get here. Please.
What makes you so sure you're going to find him?
He's 60
Well, he has a
flippin'
whole
feet
mountain range
tall.
to hide in.
We have something to go on, those footprints.
All right. Get in my car.
Well, I guess the great sister of Glenn knows best.
I'll drive. Scoot over. Scoot.
You sure this is where William Holden did that scene in Picnic?
Hey, let's drop this whole Glenn thing. I love you. Well, they're in the Valley of the Jolly Green Giant.
Or maybe they should carve Crazy Horse up on that rock face.
Got enough time.
A couple hundred years.
Why are they playing the Last Emperor music?
That beats me. Classic.
Well, look, it's the Fred Sanford Memorial.
A litter box.
This'll be our home, honey. We'll put the living room over here, just like we dreamed.
Looks more like a Wisconsin farmer's front lawn.
Similac? What's he need that for?
He's been raiding these trucks for food to live on.
Jerk didn't even pay.
He's using this as a toothpick.
It's for the gang that couldn't shoot straight. Love prop humor.
Major, look at this.
No, that's not Glenn's. The whorl is completely different.
This was Swanson's truck.
Gosh, you're good, my little detective.
What's that?
I don't know.
Ah. Hey, that's what the Mexican kid was saying.
You've looked better, Glenn.
Oh, hi, sis.
What? Where was I? Where's my surprise toy?
Phooey. Nothing. This is the last time I hijack an organic food truck.
Sounds like Tim Allen.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I couldn't eat another bite. No, not bread.
I like to pick out the raisins.
They are baking it the way you want it, senor.
Put some tarragon mayo on it.
When will the rest be done?
They say it would be ready soon. They are already loading the truck.
Good.
A cold cut with that? A slice of cheese, maybe? Pickle?
Try it.
It really is delightful bread. Flavor.
Have you tasted anything?
Tastes like bread. What's in it?
Chloral hydrate. For 8 hours. I'll be at the bakery.
With the butcher and the candlestick maker.
We have to capture him.
And this seems to be the best way.
Fill him up on bread?
Dr. Carmichael says it can't harm him in the least.
How do you handle a hungry man?
Isn't there any other way to handle it?
Well, we thought about saltines,
That'll let
but
the Mexican authorities deal with him. We have no other alternatives.
Nobody's taken the time to think of any as far as I can see.
There isn't time to take. If we don't get him before he decides to move to another mountain, we may lose contact with him for weeks.
Lord knows he never writes.
I suppose you're right.
Yep.
His face.
That cover girl
I can't
face.
forget how horrible it was.
Where are you from, Joyce?
My home is in San Francisco.
But I live in
Don't you think
Britannia.
you'd be better off back there?
Do you know what it would be like to be just sitting around waiting for news?
You mind if I suggest a remedy?
Try some
It's
bread.
an old one, but it usually works. Find something else to occupy your mind.
Sports or something.
Do you have a job?
I write copy for an advertising agency.
Well, that should help you forget your troubles.
I can imagine myself going back to writing all those tired old adjectives. Tremendous, gigantic, colossal. You know what they'd mean to me now, don't you?
What a rich
Glenn.
sense of irony you have.
A colossal freak major. And he's my brother.
Look, lady, we all have
We're
our
all
cross
set,
to
Major.
bear. Time to make donuts.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Yep, that's where we'll probably put the butter over there. Something like that.
Yep.
Near the area where he attacked Swanson's truck.
You ain't the boss of me.
You think he leaked the stuff? All depends on his appetite.
Maybe.
There hasn't been a truck through this road for 2 days now. He should be hungry. Let me drive. I know this road best. All right. There's still no sign of him. If we don't make contact, we'll make the trip again.
A bread truck named Desire. Tonight on Tennessee Ernie Williams Theater.
Hey, let go of me! What are you doing, senor? Hey, I've got a job to do!
You just driving a bread truck.
Fresh bread, mouth-watering bread, sliced thin. Enjoy our bread and keep the truck. Something new is coming to town, and Jose the cop is bringing it round.
Whoa.
Because we're looking for a giant, it doesn't follow that we don't value our lives.
Besides, we want him to catch us. At this speed, he'll never make it. I don't drive this way to make you nervous, senores.
I'm driving this way because I ate some of that bread.
The more dust we make,
Whoa.
the further away we will show. Besides, giants run very fast. They have long legs.
Oh, suddenly you're the expert on giants, huh? The Bonneville Salt Flats, where the World Bread Truck Land Speed Record trials are held.
Huh?
Ooh.
Trucking like the Doodah Man.
Right behind us. You better step on it.
Before he does.
Giant gentlemen prefer Hanes.
Nice gams.
He's getting close. When we get to the clearing, I will slow down. We better jump in. If we make it, we will. Get ready.
Let's do this again in 10 years.
Ready? Ready? Run!
That looks like an episode of Cop Rock. It's the rock and the... I know.
Bread. I smell something good.
Find a Chevy truck, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck.
Hey.
Pretty truck.
Oh, gee, what a pig. I mean, he's big and all, but really.
I think he likes it. He's going for it. Yeah, he likes the rye. I told you we should have made more rye.
What's your soup today?
Oh, no! We smell like bread!
Waiter! Oh, waiter!
Oh, no, it backfired. He's grown in 12 ways.
He ate too fast. It's going right to his head.
Oh, he's got a yeast over.
Kitlock
The case of Army
predicts.
Colonel Glenn Manning, the colossal man who went berserk in Las Vegas not long ago,
Remember
is
that?
in the news again today.
You must have a good agent.
Military authorities last night admitted that the earlier announcement he had been accidentally destroyed was an error.
Hey, look, nobody's
He was captured alive today in Mexico, and plans are underway to fly him back across the border in a troop carrier transport.
Thing.
Tonight, the Kennedy Center for the Arts presents Pavarotti and
You may
Glenn.
quote me as saying that the nation and its representatives in Congress have nothing but gratitude for our sister republic south of the border, for their unstinting cooperation.
And their bread.
And we're proud of Major Baird and the way he handled the problem of the Colossal man. It was a good job all around.
That's all for now,
Well, now
Beverly.
that he's being brought back to the United States, what does Congress plan to do about him?
Do about whom?
I withdraw the question.
Why, the giant man.
Oh, as far as I know, that matter doesn't come under congressional jurisdiction. I was given to understand the Department of Medical Research takes over from this point on.
Pass me that buck.
Fred Mertz.
More like Bunsen Honeydew.
Of a 60-foot giant. Naturally, we'll do what we can in a scientific way, but it's impossible for this department to assume the responsibility of his feeding and custody.
So we're putting him up at the Watergate.
Why don't you take this question up with the Health and Welfare Department?
Yes, that's my theme
The
music.
Manning case was referred to us here at Health and Welfare, but we found it lay outside the scope of our original appropriation.
So we turned him out
I
in
have an
the
idea it was
street.
turned over to Congress for action during the present session.
And we've reported him to the Department of Redundancy
I can't imagine
Department.
who told you to call me.
I told you not to call me
One
here.
for the legislative branch to settle. Why don't you call the Pentagon?
Bert I. Gordon sticks it to the man.
Guests of the Pentagon fly U.S. military air transport, recommended by John Sununu.
Tell the pilot to circle the field once more.
The movie's not quite over.
US 11034, you are to circle the field again.
Roger. He has enough fuel left for 5 more minutes, Mayor.
Roger.
I can't understand you're not giving your permission for him to land under those circumstances.
Roger.
I think I've made our position pretty clear. We have no facilities for a giant here.
But the sign said
That
Giants
plane runs out of
welcome.
gas. It's coming down whether you like it or not.
It can't stay any longer than is necessary to refuel and take off again.
Take off for where?
Take off.
We need time to decide what to do with him. Can't you find us a warehouse to keep him in temporarily?
Our warehouses are all located in the heart of the city.
Must be a
This
nice
creature's presence
downtown.
there would constitute too great a police problem. Now, that applies to every other large downtown building, including the Coliseum. Have you considered the Hollywood Bowl?
He's not ready for the Hollywood Bowl.
Exposed to the weather?
He'll rust or something.
Well, I can't make any further suggestions.
Oh, you're a big help. Whoa.
That hangar doesn't seem to be in use.
Oh, yes, my coat. Oh, that hangar.
Well, that's impossible. This airport is one of the major traffic centers of the Western world.
That's why
You
they're so
realize
what it would mean
overstaffed.
if an uncontrollable monster should get loose here?
I give you my word. We won't keep him here a minute longer than is absolutely necessary.
Okay.
All right.
Miss Hathaway, tell them they can land.
They tell the ship to come in for a landing.
Oh, Jethro, you can come in for a
US
landing.
11034, you may land on runway 170.
Oh, I will.
Oh, Glenn took some Dramamine.
Oh, that big guy was kicking the back of my seat the whole way.
Hey, look, the fly's open.
Look, he's levitating.
Glenn, turn over, you're snoring. It sounds like a mini bike.
Has anyone seen Glenn?
Why are you keeping Glenn here at the airport?
Lady, do you ever stop griping?
Washington decides what to do with him.
What to do with him? He ought to be in a hospital getting treatment.
They don't make hospitals that big, Joyce.
Touche.
Besides, as yet, the doctors haven't turned up anything that can help him.
Why don't they treat him with sulfahydrol? Isn't that what they said would cure him?
Well, they found it stopped his growth, but I'm afraid it won't reverse it.
I see.
He'll just have to get a job and try to fit in somehow.
Yep.
Well, they can't keep him here as if he was some kind of cattle.
No, we're keeping him here because he's a big freak.
It's just for the time being. I'm afraid the world doesn't think of a 60-foot man the way a sister does.
Oh, I read that on a Hallmark card once.
Don't touch anything.
I'm taking down everything he says, everything.
Sergeant Bilko, what's he doing here?
I said I hate futons.
Suppose it's necessary to keep him tied down like this.
That's fun,
If I
too.
could trust him, I could let him have more freedom. As it is, I have to play it safe.
This guy's inner child is bigger than all of us.
Glenn Manning.
No! Here! Right here!
As you see, he doesn't even know his name. Colonel Manning! Colonel Manning!
You're just doing that to annoy him.
What a dope. We are so much better than he is.
I gotta scratch my nose for Pete's sake!
Ready? Missed. Try it again.
Okay.
Come on, like we rehearsed it. Like chorus line.
Oh, a tug of war. Next is a three-legged race.
It's like really hard, sir. You try it. He's tough.
All he has to do is let go.
Like the Battle of the Network Stars with Telly Savalas.
Loves you, baby.
Oh, rope burns out.
That cuts it. We're out of here.
Got any more bread? They're cute at that age.
Oh, he's walking now, too.
Man, it looks like the amazing white guy.
Edgar Winter all shaved.
We're gonna try the guns now, sir.
Hold your fire! Head him away from the planes with tear gas!
Anesthetic would do better than tear gas.
Get some here on the double. Captain, get reinforcements.
Oh, we got a sister.
What are you going to do to him?
I don't know, but I can't let him loose among a million people.
Are you going to have to kill him?
If it comes down to it, I will. I'm responsible for the lives of others first.
I'm responsible for the lives of over 400 people. Members.
See that Miss Manning gets back to her hotel.
Yes, sir. Come on, sis. I know how it is, honey. Come on.
God, I'm kidding.
Oh, what's that? Isn't that some kind of new plane? Newfangled type of thing.
Why are there so many civilians milling around here?
Where's the blue concourse, lady?
Hey! Hey, I'm working the chick here. Get your own.
We seem to be aggravating him, sir.
Retreat here for
Somebody get a slingshot.
Up and away? I don't think so.
Oh, he's eating a la carte there.
Oh, stay together, cheeks. Stay together, cheeks.
This is an emergency.
Hello, Ripley's. Believe it or not.
This is Major Bear here. Get all the aircraft into the air at once. That goes for the Air Force jets at the south end of the field. Right.
Everything, even the stuff that doesn't fly, even people, everybody, hop in the air.
Okay, we'll meet at the sports bar after this. Right, kill the giant.
Stock footage away! More stock footage away!
Darn fool kid. I think he's hungry again.
Oh, good. Mr. Drysdale's here. Oh.
Win yourself a Cupid doll. 2 shots for $1. Win something for a little lady.
Ding. It's a salad shooter. You get a choice of vegetable or juice. Here it is.
It's got kind of a smoky taste.
That's a strong taste.
I think you just saw the check, sir.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I dare you to go sit in the eye socket. Go on.
You got a big old head.
Yeah, big old head, yeah.
Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Paul. Hi, Kiba.
Well, that's over.
The city council's up in arms about this. The public has a right to protection, you know.
Well, we understand your position, Mr. Mayor. I came out from Washington for the sole purpose of straightening this thing out. We're here to decide what's to be done.
He's safe now, is he?
Well, he's too weak to break loose at the moment.
Well, let's go play on him.
He's out of touch with his wild beast
He lost
inside.
considerable blood in his attempt to escape. Besides that, we've taken extra precautions with him.
Extra special precautions.
Okay, so when can I take him home, Doctor?
We keep a watch on him night and day. Those manacles were specially wrought to stand 10 times.
These are the chains he forged in...
We have them anchored in cement, weighing 2 tons and sunk 12 feet in the earth. Guards have been doubled, and we keep a reserve force on standby duty.
Smells like a monkey house in
There's
here.
not much chance he'll give us any more trouble for the time being.
Well, you certainly have taken measures, but you can't expect to keep him here for life. Have you any idea what'll happen to him eventually?
Well, that depends.
On you, the
Do
viewer.
you see any hope that he'll ever improve?
Well, I'd rather have you ask Dr. Carmichael. Dr. Carmichael!
Yes, Mrs. Carmichael.
Dr. Carmichael, the mayor,
Can I call you Hoagie?
General Nelson.
Major
What can you tell him
Nelson.
about your patient, Doctor?
Well, he's tall for his
the big
age.
question now is his mind.
Yep.
He may be suffering from amnesia, shell shock, loss of memory, whatever you want to call it. In that case, we have techniques now that will bring him out of it. On the other hand, if his brain tissue has suffered injury, he'll be a psychopathic case and a menace until he dies.
Like Jerry Lewis?
Is there any way of telling?
Now we're starting him in group on Monday.
How soon can you proceed with it?
Almost immediately.
After I take this call.
Please do so. We'll decide what's to be done with Manning as soon as we have the doctor's findings.
We'll keep you posted, General.
And I'll check with you before I return to Washington, Major.
Yes, sir.
Just end the scene, for cripe's sake.
Drag it out.
But I tell you, a man's life depends on this plasma.
A big man.
I know 10 gallons is a lot, but Dr. Carmichael explained the case to you this morning.
And that's just for his hat.
I can't sit here and argue about it. It's needed right away. Just a moment, please.
Would you tell him how big he is?
Dr. Carmichael,
Remember, he's big. Keep looking up.
will you talk to the Red Cross people, please? They refuse to send any more plasma for Glenn. They say we've used too much already.
No. Tell him I'm not here. Tell him I paid the bill. Help me out over here.
Man, it seems like everyone's afraid of the Red Cross.
Hello?
Major Baird. My men and I will see that you get back all the blood we use for this case. Now you send over what we need immediately.
Type? Type O. Type. Oh my God, he's huge.
Goodbye. They'll have it here in half an hour.
Or it's free.
Oh, Major, wait. I want to thank you.
Forget it.
I'm sorry for what I said yesterday. I know you've tried to save Glenn as much as you could.
You look tired, Joyce.
Sleep!
Isn't it time you went home?
I suppose it is.
There's an army car waiting outside if
Be under
you
it.
want to go home in that.
With a soldier to see me to the door?
This time I'll do it myself.
That was an easy date. General Smooth makes his move.
Get your paws off my sister.
Yeah. Sure it's big, huh? My little brother. Can you believe it? How ironic.
Uncle Dave, the circus tent again. I just dreamed I was little.
Chains. My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they are the kind that you can see.
Help, there's a normal-sized person under my bed.
This is an electroencephalograph.
So don't
Records
touch it.
impulses set off by different parts of the brain.
And it makes great taffy.
Records them on this paper, making these wavy lines.
You hit this key, you get
We're
a
going to try
samba.
to stimulate your brother's mind with various ideas. If one happens to arouse a response, it will cause a tiny electric current to occur in his brain, and that in turn will be greatly amplified by this machine.
And greatly
So this will
appreciated.
register on this paper.
What will that tell us?
Nothing, it's
If he
just for
responds
kicks.
to anything, it means curable amnesia.
Or something, I forget.
If not,
I understand.
Good, will you explain it to me? I
will you
can't
get
make head or
this
tail
now,
out of it.
please?
Oh no, it's being repossessed by the military again.
Little army joke.
To be young and be able to push around a big machine.
Okay, surprise! Happy birthday to you. Don't.
Dr. Richardson, how's the examination coming?
My nurse
Coming
fell
along
down
fine.
his
I'll be down in a
throat.
minute. I'll get the instrument ready. You hook this up, please. Bill, bring a projector.
Get that cat out of here.
Set it up over there.
Hey, check out this blackhead. It's as big as an Anjou pear.
screen going to be all right up there, Doctor?
His mouthwash just ain't making it.
Yes, that's fine.
Glenn, this is a film about VD. Watch it carefully.
Fellas, take your time about setting this scene up.
Hey, we're shooting a movie here. Hey, get off the set. Oh, you belong there. Oh.
Will our first contestant please come down?
We gotta go.
See ya. It's nice talking to you. See you later,
Hey.
I gotta.
I am James Ungantine Kittler, and I predict your future. These are the events that will change and illuminate your daily life, except you aren't there yet. Future date 1998. Kittler predicts personal helicopters mean freedom of travel for everyone. Future date 2105. Kittler predicts richly fulfilled future Famulites will enjoy a dinner of shrimp paste underwater in aquadomes. How? Why? They'll travel to work and play in personal two-man subs, thanks to the miracle acrylic dome. All right, let's work it now. Future date 2213. Kittler predicts Alan Alda revealed as Antichrist, and you are there. Plus these extras. Pope becomes grandmother. Earl Schreiber unable to paint any car for 1995. And the average American will consume 15 times their weight in snow. Wow, take me to the bridge. Future date 2525. Kittler predicts, if man is still alive, if woman can survive, they will find a stamp made in the image of Martha Ray. Cradle ports put you in touch with your world. Refreshing peppermint soap proves unsurpassed for 18 million uses. All mild, all one. Dilute for baby, bath, beach, body, shampoo, sauna, and Chinese Essene burial ritual. Dilute, okay, all one. Miracle of universe, impossible below pH 3. Absolute clean. Apply Vaseline oil, butter, or cream. Insert teaspoon juicy lemon pulp. Oh, gotta go.
Has anyone seen him?
No, goddamn.
There he is! Tally ho!
I was just acting screwy, you guys.
say.
I was just clowning around.
Opinion yet, Dr. Richardson?
We're not ready to publish yet, but he's big.
Parents said he fell down.
Hit his head on the rocks. Of course, the wounds went untended, so scar tissue formed as you see it.
Scar tissue.
The shock of such a fall would indicate the possibility of amnesia, would you
Milk of
say?
amnesia.
I don't understand it. I get a normal nervous reaction. That's certainly not typical of amnesia.
Get a load of Mr. Stage
Looks like
business
brain
over there.
fog.
What's he doing?
Are you ready for the association tests? You ready, Phil?
Oh, I'm in this movie. I forgot.
Part 1, toilet training.
Golden Books presents Ding! The World of Geography. Ding!
Glenn Manning, look at the picture in front of you.
I dare ya.
Does it mean anything to you?
It's your tax dollars at work,
You went to
Glenn.
college there, Manning.
Better try another. We're not getting any response.
Glenn, this is the Lusitania. It has nothing to do with your life, but it was in the packet in the gift
Look
shop.
again, Manning. Look at this ship.
Your mother was on that
Brought you
ship.
back to this country after your service in Korea.
Your mother. Mother.
Does this bug you, Glenn?
Try another.
Glenn, this is Cy Sperling, president of Hair Club.
Look at this face. Do you recognize it?
It's supposed to be you. Won't spend much time on this one. Next slide,
Does
please.
this man mean anything to you?
You have 5
Look at it, Manning.
seconds.
Do you understand? It's your face.
Okay, we'll come back to this one if we have time, but they're going to get harder now.
What do you think, Doctor?
Well, I like the
I don't see
picture of
any
his
use
college.
continuing. He doesn't seem to respond.
Let me try, please.
Remember these?
You must remember, Glenn. Try. Your childhood. Remember your bicycle, Glenn? It was red and it had a light on it.
And you hit me with it.
We had fun when we were kids, didn't we,
We
Glenn?
had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, Glenn.
Your first high school date, when Dad let you take the car. You were so proud.
Now you're an enfeebled freak.
You must remember, Glenn.
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss.
Please, Glenn, please try to remember. Glenn!
my goodness. He's flashing on the Uncle Dad in the closet thing.
You were a big help. The slides were working.
I got nowhere else to go! I got nothing!
Giants fail last chance! Giants fail last chance!
Wow, what does that mean? He's gonna get the chair? Now, how are they gonna make a chair that big?
Have any money on him?
Get your orders?
They're shipping him out tomorrow morning. The Navy has a ship ready to take him to the island. It's a small one, about 60 miles off the coast.
Nice beach,
That
good
doesn't leave us
view.
much time.
It'll take all night to get him ready.
Sponge bath alone will take 2-3 hours.
Told Joyce yet?
No.
You'd better. She's at her hotel.
Well, I'll see you back here in about a half an hour.
Thanks for the cheek marks on the desk, Eisenhower.
Nah, I still don't get zippy.
Have a little hay. Sounds kind of like Lurch.
I think he's all blocked up.
I think he's got an itch.
Love in the time of
He'll be well
colitis.
provided for. An airlift is being set up and food will be parachuted down to him.
And he has a trust
He'll be
fund.
supplied with everything he needs.
Is that a clock?
Just the same, it's
It's
horrible.
an astrolite.
There's no place in the civilized world for a creature that big.
So we're sending him
You
to
see what's happened
Cleveland.
to him? He'll be happier by himself.
Oh, I haven't got time for this.
Suppose I should agree with you, but I can't help feeling terribly sorry for him.
Well, look at it this way. Glenn has become a total stranger to you.
So who
Not your
cares?
brother anymore, but a monster with the instincts of a wild beast.
But that
There's nothing
happens in
you and I or
families.
anyone else can do that will ever change him back to what he once was.
Anchors away, Glenn! Oh, I love teasing him like that. That's
Private, don't tease the giant.
Hello? Oh, hello? Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Stay together, cheeks. Excuse me. It's kind of like the Great Escape with Glenn's head.
This is bull. I'm out of here. This bites.
Will we be alone on this island?
The Navy will land an inspection
There's
party.
20
every night.
questions? He's just
I'd like
going to
to
an
go with you if I
island.
can.
I thought you would, so it's been arranged for you. Good night, Joyce.
Oh, wait.
Really?
I know you've done everything you can for him, Mark. And for me. Thank you.
Is that a Big Jack with lights on it or something?
Just a lamp.
Hello? Major Baird? Just a moment, he's right here.
Hee-haw! It's Sam Wainwright.
Major Baird here. When?
Well, it was checked okay just 10 minutes ago.
Glenn has escaped.
He snuck out.
Let me speak to Dr. Carmichael.
I can't, sir. He's dead.
Therefore, unable to come to the phone.
Round up the usual large suspects.
This is an all-points bulletin. The Colossal man is loose in Los Angeles. All units report immediately upon contact. I repeat, the Colossal man is loose in Los Angeles. All units report immediately upon
Pep
contact.
Boys and Dinettes.
There's a giant on the loose and he's got a big caboose. Car 54, where are you?
Meanwhile, at the Daily Planet.
Will they know where you are?
Hope not. Want a drink?
Harris would be here in the office waiting for news.
I've got a silk kimono. Mind if I slip into it?
Let me have the police department.
I haven't even tried anything yet.
I'm calling for Major Baird.
Grrr.
Yes, we know he's escaped. Has he been sighted yet?
Is he Mr. Rogers all of a sudden?
I see.
Like this sporty
Thank
look?
you.
Is this okay for Spago?
No police reports. He hasn't been seen. Where could he be?
Yeah, he signed with the William Morris Agency. Now they'll never find him.
Quo Vadis with Peter Ustinov.
Hello, shadowy office. Grr.
He's been spotted in Griffith Park. Do you have a map?
Yes, I've got the map of Griffith Park right here.
I'm the same guy in the
Order
same
up the armored
office.
artillery. We'll surround the area and move the infantry in on him till we make contact.
Yes, sir.
Don't open fire until he's isolated from all civilians.
Yes, sir.
And then only if absolutely necessary.
Yes, sir.
Have the police block off all access roads.
They're good at that.
Move up our communications. We'll set up field headquarters in the hills.
Yes, sir.
I'll take command.
I thought Haig said that he was in control.
I declare martial
Attention
law.
all units. Attention all units. The Colossal Man is in the Griffith Park area. Car
Get the
42,
description right.
52,
Male,
and
Caucasian,
61.
60
Proceed
feet
to the
tall,
Riverside
answers
Drive
to the name
entrance.
Glenn
Cars
or
40,
Hey,
41,
big
and
guy.
46. Proceed to the Ferndale entrance. Roadblocks will be set up at once.
We
I am
interrupt
Kitla.
to bring you a special police bulletin. The Colossal Man has broken loose and is now known to be in the vicinity of Griffith Park. Steps are being taken to recapture.
Jack Lemmon?
Do not go near the area. I repeat, do not go near the area. You may endanger your life
Hey,
by
let's
doing
go near
so.
the area.
You are certain to impede emergency services, which need all the space they can get. This station is dispatching a mobile unit for on-the-spot coverage at the scene in Griffith Park.
Kitla, over and out. Keep watching the skies.
Oh, I see. They let the bus from Duluth go near the area, but we can't.
It's the cast of Rebel Without a Cause.
They get to go near the area. One Adam 12. See the man. Neighbors report giant man kicking over garbage cans.
Pull out. I'm waiting for a load of kids. Where are they? In the Griffith Observatory, looking for a Sputnik or something.
Well, hurry them up and get out of the park as quick as you can.
What's going to happen?
There's trouble. The giant man's on the loose around here.
What are these kids in night school?
No, day for night school. That's Hollywood.
Let's go. Hurry it up. All aboard.
Come on, I got a bus to move. Bus to move. Dear, dear.
Can I have a gun? You said I could have a gun.
Set up a roadblock here. Somewhere between us and the observatory.
A roadblock? Why don't you just draw a line on the highway and tell them not to cross it? Gee.
Here, give me my boombox. I gotta be able. Ooh. Yep. A lot of films crashed on this curve.
Hey, check it out. It's the Tonight Show set. I didn't know that.
Wow. So that's what they're doing.
Jeez, we're really up here, aren't we?
What do you think those are Hager slacks there?
Mm-hmm.
This is Major Baird at the Griffith Park roadblock.
You're not gonna believe where I'm calling you from. I'm outside. I'm on a shoe phone.
Oh, it's a premiere. Oh, we're gonna send out Army Archer next.
It's a used car sell-a-thon. Oh, what a feeling!
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing a manhunt.
Kitla is
For the
everywhere.
biggest man in existence. We're in Griffith Park. It's been surrounded by troops.
Big troops.
They're moving up to try to make contact.
We're hoping he breaks into song when the lights hit him.
Griffith Observatory.
It's a nice place. You should visit it sometime.
The giant is tearing people apart like bread. No, I just added that. Journalistic license and all. Anyway, back to Rebel Without a Cause. Remember, this is brought to you by True Value Hardware Stores.
Put your clothes on. It's the cops.
I want a jury to cover the mountain on all sides.
A jury? What kind of jury?
Particularly here and here.
Funny face tank. Cuddly funny tank. This is the tanks I get.
No.
That was a real Jeep joke.
Jeep joke.
Hey, get the bat signal ready.
Flashing tank, you're it.
Wait, I'm not ready. 2, 3, 4. Oh, how does it start? Oh, damn.
He's parked on an incline. You're going to want to turn those wheels, probably.
Rat Patrol, pass it on. Rat Patrol, pass it on.
Arthur! Laurie! Hurry, we're leaving now!
Sure, I'd go up in a rocket ship.
Hello.
What's to stop me? They've got all the problems solved.
You wouldn't have anybody to talk to.
This kid has a rocket in his pocket, I
I wish
think.
Mom would have made me bring my coat.
Girls mature
I talked to all
faster.
the people back on Earth by radio. Maybe I'd even call you, Laurie.
Laurie!
Then when
Like
your father's
that.
objecting to you talking on the phone too long, you just tell him it was someone on the moon.
That wouldn't make any difference to my father.
What, are we suddenly in a different movie? What's going on?
Down there.
Maybe the Martians have landed.
The teacher's been calling us.
Let her call. Boy, look at all those searchlights.
Kitla knows you.
Some of the officers working
We couldn't have done it without him.
Order. Any trouble with the public causing congestion in the disaster area? Not this time. They seem to be keeping the roads pretty well open for us.
Sounds like the cops kind of
Moving out
congested.
of the park before anything could happen to them. That's right. Now, we really appreciate you men at a time like this.
Quit kissing up, Kitla.
Well, there's Glenn now. Oh, that's the top of the observatory.
Oh, officer, there was a school bus from Westmont Junior High up at the planetarium tonight. Did you see it come down?
All cars were checked out of the park some time ago.
Are you sure? My daughter Lori was on it. I've been waiting for her down at the corner. You see, we live in Glendale, and I thought if I picked her up here and drove her home, she'd be getting
Yeah.
sleep.
Make it short,
She has
sister.
to
I got
get up
things
so
to
early
do.
in the morning on school days.
Yeah,
Well, I brought
that's
her
really
coat
great.
in
I
case
am.
she's cold.
Wait a minute and I'll check.
Thank you.
She's checking them out.
Lori!
Cut it out, Mom. I'm making time.
There's nothing for you to worry about. The bus is still up there, but it seems to be safe.
Can't I go through? Let me go to Lori, please. She ought to have her coat. I wanted her to take it when she left the house this morning.
Yeah, you told me
Only
that
I forgot
already.
to remind her.
She'll be all right without it. Just you take it easy and wait right here.
Lost in the valley of the shadow of the subplot.
Lori, Edwards, and Arthur Lang, where have you been?
Coming of
Over
age?
there, watching the light. There are a lot of people down
Let's
there.
go.
Something's the matter. Well, get in the bus. Quickly, we have to go. Look! Look at the giant!
Oh, yeah. Hi, how are you? I get that all the time.
Seen it. I'm a lineman for the county.
Kitla no.
Wait, I think I see Humphrey Bogart and Ida Lupino. A Spielberg film all of a sudden.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here. I didn't know it was going to be stand-up only. I used to live in a circus tent.
Glenn Manning, listen to me. You're surrounded.
By people who love you.
Impossible for you to escape.
We want to show you more slides.
To fire on you if you try.
Is that Kitla down there? I want to talk straight to Kitla.
I repeat, escape is impossible. Armed if you give yourself up at once.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Give yourself up, Glenn.
To a higher power.
Give yourself up. Surrender yourself or you will be destroyed.
I'll see they go easy on ya.
Come on, copper. You'll never take me alive.
Spotlight dance, Glenn Manning.
Hey, Willie, I can see my house.
Lori's bus! Please let me go. That's Lori. Don't you
Now we know it's from your coat.
do something?
I've seen bigger guys than that before.
This is a job for Superman.
So good.
Hey, stop. Wait, come back. That's it.
Joyce, come back.
You still have to ride Finnegan's Wake.
Hey, hold the bus. That's it.
McCloud. Glenn W. Manning, you come right down here this instant. Put that down right now. Put it down.
I'm the god. I'm the god.
I'd call this a good argument against busing, wouldn't you?
What, if you bust your kids, they might get picked up by a giant?
Oh, you can never know.
Put them down, Glenn!
This is really getting embarrassing, Glenn.
I'll put him down.
Don't tilt it either. On the tires.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, now pick it up again. Come on, 10 more reps. Come on, do it.
Try to think! You must, Glenn, please, try to think!
You try to think, but nothing happens.
Oh my god, I'm Sinead O'Connor.
They're coming to take us away. They're coming to take us away.
Sis, pull my finger.
What am I? What am I? Get it? Sistine Chapel. You like that? I got another one too. Watch the bunny. I can. Oh.
Joyce.
Well, so Glenn is pro-Joyce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, forget it. He loves me.
Gotta get some air. It's big country. I've got to go see part of it before
Wait, Glenn, wait!
Hey, if you walk away now, there's gonna be another sequel.
No!
Glenn? Glenn, what are you doing? Glenn, don't do that. Don't you even think about doing that. Glenn, don't do it. Glenn? Glenn!
Whoa!
Oh, he became Ted Turner now. Colorized the movie.
Got shocked all the way back to Oz.
That's good voltage.
I don't think this method is in final exit, guys.
Glenn, the governor called it. Never mind.
Oh, he's just disappeared.
Yeah,
That happens in L Day.
Let's us disappear.
Okay.
Shocking.
Excuse me.
Oh boy, I gotta admit, guys, a movie that bad.
Yep, that was bad. Bad City, Arizona. Bad O-Rama.
I think it made me kind of drowsy.
Bad to the bone, born to be bad. Bad. Born under a bad sign, been bad so damn long.
Here, try a piece. Taste anything?
Well, I think I've tasted something like that somewhere. It tastes kind of like Fritos or a tuna fish.
Yeah, I made it with my Lil Tone Permanent.
Oh.
Joe, what? Oh!
Give me a whack at that.
Tom Servo, you try some.
Hey, that one has a tunnel of drugs.
Yeah, phenobarbital, enough to knock you out for about 8 hours. Oh, come on, you guys. I'm just kidding. We got to read a letter.
Yeah, look, Joel, it's always funny until someone gets killed.
Yeah, particularly.
That one hit hard.
Ouch.
Anyway, this one is a letter. Let's put that on Still Store Cambot. And it says, "Greetings from the Colorado State Prison.
Say.
A few of us guys here watch your show.
Great.
Keeps us laughing, so please keep up the good work.
Right.
Your show makes during time a little bit easier. Your loyal fans, Anthony, Dave, and Jack." And,
right, that's cool.
Brave
Come
on.
on. I mean that.
Right.
Indeed.
Free your mind, my brothers. Anyway,
and sisters.
over to you, Glenn.
Okay, how does this work? Put this up on Still Store Cambot or Rocket number 9, I guess it would be. And this one says, "Dear Joel, Tom, Servo, Crow, and Gypsy. I like Crow because he talks a lot. I've heard he does. No wonder he has a big, long mouth. And I like Gypsy because she has a purple mouth. But the guy I like the most is Joel. He sleeps during the movies. Who can blame him? And I think Tom Servo is cute. And there's that little picture there. This is from Deborah M. Oh, that's a cute kid. You know, I used to have little fans like this before my career was cut short.
Hey, Glenn, thanks for the help.
Anytime, friend, I'll be right here if you need me.
Sure, thanks, and good luck.
Just give me a holler. I won't be far. You know, mi casa es su casa.
What a sweet guy.
Yeah, what do you think, sirs?
Well, Tom Thumb, I think I'll be at the bakery. And as for you, these Thorazine waffles should get your day off to a heavily medicated start.
I had Jell-O today.
Just start running, Frank.